In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the sowing sleeps tonight. Hey,
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 hey.
in my head, rent free right now, just rent free. Hello, hello, it is Wednesday. Welcome to my so-called life. I hope everybody is having a great day. Let me turn my speaker down. I actually did that before I had to refresh and hear myself.
I have outside. I have take the dog outside in the wind hair.
That's all right. Your hair is gone with the wind. How are you doing
It
today?
is. I'm good tonight.
Scarlet.
I had to say that because, somebody in here is a fan.
Just huge.
How's it going, Twinny Big Twin?
Doing great. Oh my word. I am so glad that today is Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, we're almost halfway. We're halfway through the week. Let's do this.
Great to see you, Tammy. Hello, Katie and Judy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome to my so-called.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Katie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kate. Hi, Katie. Hey, Chris. We'll call you Chris.
Hey.
Sorry. Yes.
Yay. Hello, hello. Great to see you. Great to see you. I keep on telling myself, we're almost through the week. We're almost through the week.
And hello to all the people out there that aren't saying hello.
Hi, everybody. So I think that since it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we're all glad it's halfway through the week, we should say it should be Everybody Wednesday. So we should say something that was a win for us so far this week in this first half.
William, it's Judy. She changed her name.
Oh, it's Hi, Judy. Hello, hello.
Judy, I didn't know you changed
Hi.
your name.
Let me do the I know you wave. Hello, hello, hello.
We still love you. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that is funny.
So what was Judy's name before?
It was it's Judy.
It was her name.
Was
it was
it?
just it was her name.
Are you Judy? Your last name starts with an H, maybe?
I just know when I saw it.
There's a lot of Pams. There's a few Monas in the community.
She's waving back at you.
Yay. It took me a minute, but I got there.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hey, Linda. Hello.
Hi, Denise. Kathy's in.
Yay, Linda. Hello, hello. Mona. Hello, hello.
I know who this Judy is.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Jean.
Judy's, she always wins on Monday nights when we're shopping through Soft Squares on her Monday Night Live. Judy wins the prize almost over half the time. She's got luck.
Yesterday was so crazy windy. I had to walk towards the left in order to go straight. It's like that here too. Yay! Hello, Kathy. Hello, hello. Do you guys experience high winds like that where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The other day.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just the other day we did.
Yay, Jean. Hello, hello. I remember when I was a kid, literally leaning in like a bad movie and like walking like this into the wind. It was so windy,
Well, that's just like when you're in the ocean.
Yep.
Because if not, you start drifting your way down the beach. So it's just like you have to fight the waves the whole time. The little waves. We have little waves on the East Coast.
We do too. It's funny down here. Our waves are 8 foot in the front with like a 10-foot drop, and in San Francisco they're 20 to 25 feet with a 30. It's 10 to 8 more feet when going down.
All right, let me tell you what a little wave is. 2 feet, 2 maybe 3. Like we're not that big out over here.
I learned to surf on 8-foot waves, and that's tiny. That is like tiny, tiny, tiny.
Nope.
I was going to get up, but I'm saying hello to everybody. If I missed you, hello, Jean. Hello, Rita. Hello, Linda. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And now that song is in my head. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Tonight I will be moving this and showing off my coat in a minute, but I'll be going through my quilt collection to see what I'm gonna make.
Mm. I love that jacket. Add it to the Jess side of the closet. I'm
I
gonna
never,
I'm gonna just try it on. I'm just gonna take a picture of myself and then I'll put it back on your side.
Which one?
The one that you made last night,
The
the gray one
red
with the
with
red. Hmm.
yeah,
it's
I saw
windy.
that.
Oh, sorry, it's windy here too. You know what's so funny? I just started going through my pile, and I buy everything that lately I've been really buying a lot of things that I really, really want to work with. So everything back there, you'll see tonight. I'm like, oh, I want to work with this. I want to work with this. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see what you make next.
Rita had to bring bricks with her. I'd open my car door very carefully so it didn't hit the car door next to me.
Oh,
My son, my son is the worst at this, and I'm not kidding you, and I'm not saying this to be funny. My son has a reputation. He has broke. Do you know those side doors on the F-150s?
mhm.
He broke two of those. He broke three tailgates, and so now everyone when he gets in the car, they're like, "Don't slam the door." My son is Slammy Sosa. I'm not kidding you. Hey, Katie. Hello, hello.
He's the Hulk. Like, did you nickname him that when he was little?
So he has quite a reputation for slamming doors. Quite a reputation. So whenever he gets in a car, everyone's like, thank you. When he doesn't slam the door, they're like, thank you. Thank you.
Did great.
Well, if your Ford Flex doors are like my Ford Explorer doors were, they're heavy, so it does take some work.
And it jars me because I go from this like calm, nice drive to the door being slammed, and every time I'm like, like I don't even know why. I'm the guy who used to go to WWE events, and every time the pyrotechnics would go off, I would jump. I knew they were coming. Every time I go, oh man, I'm getting better. Oh, here comes another one.
Well, I'm thinking that the reason he slams doors is because he's used to having to put force into shutting a car door.
My F-150, it's like a bank vault.
Yes.
You have to give it a go, but it's an old car. But my son is a door slammer,
Mm.
and he broke a car door on my ex-wife, and I had to pay for it. Well,
Oh my
that
goodness.
because nobody else can fix it. But he's a world famous door slammer. Okay, officially backing out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be looking forward to seeing your new craft room. Absolutely. I'll probably make some vids before and after.
Sounds like fun. Can't wait to see it.
So, MTV shutting down was just a rumor, huh?
What?
Apparently, that's what Google's telling me.
Wow.
They're, it's only going to be in North America. So, like as we talked, you said Canada and the United States. I'm thinking Mexico too. I don't see Mexico going without it. But
I didn't.
apparently they're shutting it down on other parts of the world. I don't know.
I didn't even know it still existed.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's the Rob Deerdak channel, though.
Hmm. Do they play all the old like music videos that we used to watch back in the day still?
There's a channel called VH1 Classics.
Yeah.
If you click on that channel, it's 80s and 90s. You'll be on there for hours.
Mhm.
Ow. Especially the 80s. I'm like this. I'm stuck on it when I watch it.
Yeah. You're welcome, Kilroy. I know. I need to go back into more modern designs.
Great to see you, Kilroy. Great to see you.
Just keep inspiring me, Kilroy. Send me some pictures and, maybe I'll whip up something. I just love it. I love looking at a picture and figuring out how to make the quilt. Like, I guess it's just like a math thing in my brain, but it's fun. It's like a little puzzle. So
We had a 9-day wind event. I'm sick of it.
yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to fly kites, and I miss that. We got to the point where we'd make our own with fishing line.
Wow.
I make box kites, the old school tried and true triangle ones.
Yeah, we used to do that a lot too.
With the invention of phone, nobody plays outside anymore. That's adults included. Thank you so much, Kathy. Great to see you, Arlie. Hello.
Do you know what we used to do? Did you guys have lightning bugs over there? Or fireflies, whatever you want to call them?
No. I've seen them.
Are you serious?
No, I've seen them. I've seen them in person, but never in the Southwest ever.
Okay.
And if anyone has, please tell me where. I live in Southern California. Please tell me where. I've never.
Is Katie Crafts here tonight?
Yeah, she's in here.
Katie, does Colorado have lightning bugs?
That's a good question.
I'm curious.
I
don't remember seeing any, but I don't know if I was there after dark in the right season to see any.
No, I'm really gonna. So I said that's me.
Okay.
That's me. I do 100 things, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start. Start. That's why it took me 2 days to finish my jacket. That usually would take me 3 hours. This is interesting, Kilroy, because my son sent me something, and I am subscribed to a lot of people outside of the U.S., so I think I followed their panic. They haven't stopped selling kites and string, have they? No, Denise. No, they have not. No, they have not. It's just great memories for me. That's all. And my kid, he's more into working out. And, in my house, we're not a video game house. He goes outside, but he has a gym in my backyard.
Well, he needs to go to the beach and fly a kite. My kid needs to do that at least once a year.
I'm not even saying this to be funny. There's probably a law against that.
Stop.
You can't have fire pits, and you can't, they outlawed a ton of stuff on the beach here.
It's a kite.
I'm saying that to be funny. I don't know if that's legal. There's no way we can.
Okay. All right, we're looking it up.
We'll knock you down. I said earlier, when I was a kid, I would take that as a challenge. I would run and jump and physically feel the wind move me a couple of feet. Now I would need an aspirin after that.
Yes, it is legal to fly kites on California beaches.
Okay,
because I want a ladybug.
We can go to Walmart right now. Oh,
I know exactly where they are.
We have them in a few places. Have to be away from the cities and near water. Mm-hmm. I hope that the USA bans children under 16 for social media, like Australia did.
No.
This actually is bringing up another point as I'm about to go hunting for fabric in a minute. Okay. Why? And I'm out of the loop. We don't own one in this house. I really don't see them in my neighborhood. Why are e-bikes and scooters becoming illegal everywhere? Or you have to be over 30. You got to show that you got 2 kids and a mortgage to ride an e-scooter. It's just interesting. When I was kids, we had fully gas-powered dirt bikes. We didn't have licenses.
No.
If we were go somewhere, I would get on the street with cars and my dirt bike. It was I know it was the Stone Age, but it's just weird.
Yeah, I bet there's so many people that are riding on the roads that it's causing issues in other places in the country, especially in cities that are congested already.
My town has flat out banned them in open spaces. Like we have pathways. Like LA has paseos everywhere. They'll build houses and then there's an alley between the houses.
Mhm.
And in my neighborhood, it's extremely well kept. There's planners. It's beautiful. And people, it's what made my town famous because you could walk and not be on the street. You can navigate neighborhoods. And now all those e-bikes and everything are completely banned. But I'm old. I'm out of the loop. I'm in my car. I don't participate in e-biking.
Well, I just see a lot of kids not wearing helmets when they're on their scooters.
Oh,
Like, I feel that there should still be a helmet rule for that, like expectations. Because if they're on the road or, they could fall off and because a car could hit them because they're not paying attention.
so I shouldn't buy my son one for.
No,
If
go
I'm,
ahead.
if you're
But just tell me
watching,
you're
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna buy you one for Christmas. They're literally being banned. If he was over 18, I'd buy him one. But they're like being banned for kids that are under 18 in my town and all over LA. I just thought it was weird.
Wow.
Because I read an article recently where it said LA is banning them everywhere, and it just was really strange to me.
Well, we saw a guy on an e-bike in Vegas.
E-bikes are basically small motorcycles, and kids are getting seriously injured.
Yeah.
Do you know what's so funny? That whatever contraption that man had, my brain was like, I don't know what this is, but I want one.
Yeah.
I want one. So I bought another sewing machine.
It's beautiful.
And this is the exact same one that would sew backwards. And this one does not sew backwards.
What kind is it?
It's a Brother XR65. It's more of a modern machine, but they're beasts because it doesn't even have that many stitches. It's just a solid machine for sewing.
Sounds like a Honda dirt bike. Name of a Honda dirt bike.
Yes.
It does. It does sound like a dirt bike. Rather, so many people drive four-wheelers on the road. That township made it illegal because so many people were doing it anyway. Well, but so many people are doing it anyway. That's really weird. That's what basically happens with golf carts.
Mm-hmm.
People just take over. They're like, "All right, we'll give you a lane." They knew if they made it illegal, nobody would listen.
A source of revenue for the county or city.
Where I'm from, if they can tax you, you can have it. If they can find a way to tax you, they're like, "Oh, do whatever you want. We just want to tax it." There's a spectrum of e-bikes. It depends on how powerful the motor is. Some of them can go only 10 to 15 miles an hour, and some can build ones that can go 60 plus.
Wow.
I'm getting better. I'm just not focused. I'm over here. I can't see, but right here I can see.
Gilroy.
Thank you, Kilroy. We'll reiterate. I actually took a picture. I took a picture of a young man who had a frame of what seemed like a motorbike, but it was an e-bike, but he was in the road.
Mm.
And I was in my truck, so if I coughed, I would have like injured him. Because I'm sitting like this much above him, like, and I'm sitting there like, is this real? As I'm taking pictures. Because I wanted to show people who ride motorcycles, like, this guy turned a frame into an e-bike.
Mm.
They're not actually banned. They're just certain rules, such as they have to have a small engine only and cannot go over 20 miles an hour. Are banning sidewalks, trails, and bikes and lanes.
Mm.
So they are banning sidewalks. Yeah, that's pretty much my entire town is sidewalks, weird lanes like that.
Well, you have so many families around there, and the families are probably just getting run over.
And I'm not even trying to be an old fuddy-duddy, but that's what my town was built on. Like, we have a lot of walkers, bicyclists. People still ride bikes. The Amgen tour comes through my house, where every year they do the big race in the small towns around America.
Yeah.
And so you see all the wannabes out right after the race comes. All those guys were there on their bikes with all their gear on.
I think that's what I miss a lot about living in like a bigger community is like all the trails and stuff that I could walk on. Like, I mean, I have across the street the golf club, but it's kind of boring after a while.
My sister bought a more powerful e-bike and wrecked on her first ride. She used to have a motorcycle and the power surpassed her. What? I could see how that happened. If you're not ready for the kick, it could grab you.
Hmm.
No, I'm setting up right now. I'm gonna pull out the giant table.
Hi, Dre.
Great to see you, Dre. Great to see you.
Hi,
Oh,
Dre.
I'm again in that weird impasse of what am I gonna sew? So part of me just wants to jump in my pile like this and do a fabric angel. Just grab something.
I think I think we should spin the wheel for colors because I'm pretty sure we can find that color somewhere in the
Well,
world.
I'm trying to rotate. And yes, I am. I look at the numbers, and people love it or hate it. They watch my recycling quilts.
Mm-hmm.
So, I try to go every other, but I love making jackets, and I bought all that tweed. I hate the micro. Oh, so sorry. I did not mean to skip Rita. Ever since the movie Death Race 2000 applied that to those e-bikes. I've seen that movie. I have seen that movie. If Robert Trejo's in it, I've seen the movie. I hate the micro bikes. They're only legal on private property, but kids race them. Okay, Katie, I'm not kidding you. I'm going to illustrate it and try not to be too graphic. Grown men ride those in my town, and they're like this.
Yep.
And they're bigger than me on these tiny bikes, and they're street legal here. So if it has a plate, you can ride it on the street. I'll never forget. I miss my father so much. He would cackle. We drove past a bunch of them. He looked, and I was rolling up the window because he was just like, just because they were all butts up in the air on those mini bikes. Oh, good times. The thing about gas versus electric is all power right away.
Mm-hmm.
Better for them to get it out of their system when they're young. That's what I say. Great to see you, Dre.
Oh, I still remember the first time I rode a mini bike, like a micro bike like that. It kicked me off so hard. I fell backwards. I'm like, we got to do this again. I am not going to let it beat me. No, my brother-in-laws, they find it hilarious. They go, Jess will try anything. I'm like, yes, I will. Yes, I will.
That's called pride before the broken tailbone.
No, they just, I know, they think, well, I just,
No, I'm
no.
joking. No. I'm joking. I actually had a cousin who was born goofy. He was on a quad, turned it on, went down, and broke his tailbone
Oh,
on the first turn. So it happened to someone I knew.
well, I'm just known as the fun aunt, the one that will do anything with the kiddos. So they go, oh, Jess will do it. And they just send me out and we just get on the four-wheelers and go places. But yeah, because no one else wants to do anything. They just want to sit around and talk. I'm like, I can't do that. I
I'm
got to
down.
do this.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Even though someone built a dirt bike track at my job and got super fired.
No.
It's tempting because there's no it's an adult job, so no one's checking on you like that.
Yeah.
So you could abuse your power real quick. At least the full size guy was on it. You can't see the kids. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole thing about that guy on that mini bike. Because the more forward I went, my engine was going to where I could only see the top of his head.
Mm.
And he wasn't wearing a helmet. And if you're on a motorbike, I don't care if it's legal in your state or not. If you're on a motorbike, anything, and you're not wearing a helmet, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's not. I was about to quote a movie, but they're wearing helmets in that movie. An Easy Rider. I was about to say it's not the 70s, but they're wearing helmets in that movie.
Do you like to go ATVN?
When I was, yeah,
Yeah.
I like rootin', tootin', and scootin' though. I like getting on a bike on an endless road and just going forward.
Hmm.
Says the guy whose tailbone. The second I said that, my tailbone was like, "You like to whoa, you whoa."
We're gonna get you a specialized donut.
When I last time I went to Vegas, when I drove there, this guy whizzed past me on a motorcycle doing like 120.
Mm.
I got to state line. He was walking back and forth. He's like, my butt can't stop moving because you feel it's the same thing you get on a this the same feeling you get on when you step off of a train, when you get off of a boat, you still feel like you're moving. I
Oh,
even had that weird vertigo
yeah.
feeling today. I felt like my car was vibrating when I turned it off. I'm just getting old. Like I grew up with horses and motorcycles and ATVs. I miss that. Like
Mm.
part of me does, but you know what it is? I knew somebody that I learned a lot from this man. He owned I think like 14 Sea-Doos, two pontoon boats, a fire truck, the just dream barn. Anytime we would go out, he was miserable because he had to provide the party for everybody else.
Yeah.
And so I never saw him when he was at home. He had fun. He taught
Well,
me,
you had all the toys.
yeah. But when he had a horse, like he had all the toys. But when we were out, he was providing the fun. So I think
Mhm.
there's a difference. If everybody else brings their own pontoon, I'll hang out. Adult job. Why would anyone expect employees to act like adults and follow the rule? This real life though, no one does though. See, that's the truth in the joke, is that in today's modern society, like most people don't follow the old school rules.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Broken coccyx is no fun, and that donut wouldn't give much relief. I I broke my coccyx for real 2 years ago, and it taught me what real like I couldn't lift up anything. I couldn't lift anything that was more than 5 pounds. Like it was awful. That was awful when I broke my cock. Well, I should say I pulled my coccyx because I felt it go swoop, and I couldn't move. I was literally standing right here. I coughed. I was standing right before this stuff was here. I was standing here. I coughed, and my coccyx went. Okay, you're injured. Boop.
Wow.
That's a powerful cough.
It,
That's what I'm thinking, Cynthia.
it was the cough that was the straw that broke someone's back is what it was. I miss was in junior high school racing dirt bikes. Now I think, good grief, no wonder my spine is so messed up. No, for real, that I think about it because I played a lot of childhood sports, and I think about how many people sacrificed their body from a little kid and never went pro. I think about that. All right, let me get my camera angles.
Here, get my good side.
I have a good side. I've discovered it. You don't have a good side. You don't have like a good or a. I think they're all good sides, I guess.
Mhm.
But this is a Brother XR65. This wasn't found on the street like the other two, but it's just as spectacular. I own a machine like this, but it only sews backwards. So when I saw this, I danced backwards. And because we're not getting out here without accessories, Twitty McTwin and Cynthia, it came with a giant table.
Ooh.
Blocky? Should I get blocky with this table? This table screams, let's get blocky.
I'm thinking we need a sew block.
It's meant
Oh,
to be.
As look at my hand. My hands show my age. Hold on. Let's back this wagon up a little bit.
Are you gonna sew us a block today? A quilt block.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. So wind keeps on rolling.
I hope you've been watching Jess's videos so you kind of know how to do a video on creating a block.
Oh, he can do a block.
Thank you, Kilroy. Thank you.
Oh, Kilroy.
It
Oh,
it looks so small. It looks like a baby sewing machine.
it's actually I don't know. It's fairly large, I
It
guess.
is.
You have big hands.
I wore my quilted sweatshirt yesterday. It was quite the conversation piece everywhere I went. I love that. I love that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Whenever I wear a block that Twin McTwin, someone walked up to me and said, "Do you know you're wearing Tulip ink?" I feel like I'd made it. I feel like I'd made it in life. I was spotted, not even for my channel, just for the fact that I was wearing Tula,
Mm.
my my fictitious partner in crime.
I can't wait. I look forward to the day of you meeting her.
Oh, Arlie's like quilt block, and there isn't much room. This reminds me of my Husqvarna. I think that's why I love machines like this. This reminds me of my Viking, just because you can really test these things.
Yeah.
I think
And
Arlie. I
oh,
think
sorry.
Arlie means more like quilt block, quilt block,
Yeah.
quilt block.
See, there's only one way to figure out if the machine really works well to make
Yeah.
a block.
So win. Gotta keep on sewing.
Especially since it came with that table.
Yeah.
That's what it made me think of. I knew instantly the table went with it. It was they were like kind of hanging out on the same block, but they didn't look like they were together, you know. They
Mhm.
weren't holding hands.
Katie, is that sweatshirt you're talking about? Is that the one that you shared in Discord, the white and or the cream and blue one? So that is really pretty. I really enjoyed looking at that one.
I've seen a quilted sweatshirt on a Caterpillar live stream. And one of their like when they have guests come in and do demonstrations and stuff. One of the hosts had on one, and I thought, oh, I want one of those. I'll
Yeah.
have to make one.
How about because I'm thinking about making a vest, a word I can't say on YouTube. There's this gray vest where it's I wanted to do this whole air wolf theme, but it just didn't come to fruition. So I'm thinking about taking the pins off of what's pinned in there right now and putting the giraffe and the other one on it.
Oh, okay.
It's big
I
enough.
like the giraffe.
And I have the House of Sewing patch.
Did you order those new name patches?
4 days, I think.
Yeah.
4 days. These guys, because every time I order from these guys, it comes faster and faster every time.
If I find Katie's sweatshirt real quick, can I show it to everyone?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You're flying this plane too. I'm looking out the window
Oh,
with the
I
captain helmet on.
know.
I'm flying like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. But yeah, I get these on Amazon. There's no secrets here in the House of Sewing.
Is that a patch or a sticker or
It's a patch.
a
And they
patch?
have the option for this is sew on. They have the ones that have the glue on the back, but if you don't use the glue, it eventually melts on the clothing. And I learned that the hard way. Because I have a Fred Sanford vest. Let's see if it's in here. But on the back, I have a patch that says American, and it is literally fading away.
Are you ready for? Well, let's see.
Oh, yes, the cream and the blue.
Let's see. I wonder.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Judy. Thank you so much.
Can I share it now? I found it.
Of course you can.
Okay. I just wanted to warn everyone.
Good night,
Oh,
Judy.
allow? Yeah, allow.
We
Just
have
allow.
been pushing quilted. You know what, Denise? I think it's because people are making them, and what happens is like once you watch one video, you get a million.
Yeah. Just tell
Because
me when you can see it.
that is
So that's the front. It's amazing. I love the patchwork to it. And then there's the back.
Oh, that is so
Oh
pretty.
my word. This is what stopped me.
that's amazing.
Yeah. Can
Mm-hmm.
everyone it hasn't popped up on YouTube yet. But oh, there it is. But I just love the oh, what am I trying to think of? The Dresden on the back. I think it's beautiful. Now she did a patchwork Dresden on the back.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So go,
Good grief.
Chris. That's amazing. I love it. All right. There you go.
Good grief.
It's beautiful. She's
That
very talented. I love it.
that is that's what we inspired to be like is like you, Chris.
Yes. Yes, Chris.
We inspired. That is amazing. That was amazing. I'd wear it. I'd put my Dodger hat on. I'd wear it. You got that in the men's extra large? I'd wear that.
She
I'd
says
wear
yes if you have something in her size.
Be my guest. Be my guest. I sew because I'm stressed. Come on in my house. I have endless stuff. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Chris, I'll FaceTime you whenever I finally get to LA and into that middle bedroom. Just tell me what you
Quagmire.
want.
I'm gonna get you a helmet like they do for people that go in caves. We're gonna tie a rope to the bathroom door. So you know how to get
You're
back to
gonna
the
win.
hallway.
I'm going in. You're
Oh,
gonna walkie-talkie me and everything. Yeah. Strap me in.
that is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna pull my jacket out in a second because I want to pull my fabric out, and I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna make. Quilted. Denise said it. Quilted jackets are hot right now.
They
Hot,
are.
on fire.
Yeah. I love sharing what people do around here. So
Absolutely.
it inspires us.
That's what it's about, though.
Mhm.
That's what it's about. You know what? I seriously used to sew on an island, and then I got on YouTube. And if it wasn't for Liz telling me, like, you've made 70 items, you need to go on YouTube. What is wrong with you? Like, one summer, I just started sewing full force Gump. Like 2016, I don't even know what was wrong with me. I just started sewing and sewing, and I haven't stopped. And it started with obsessively hand sewing all my jackets,
Mhm.
and it eventually graduated into making clothes. I have several people wanting quilted jackets. Do you know what's made them popular is quilt shows, conventions, people showing them online.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole conversation is making me want to finish old Rusty over there.
I mean, I've made 3 of them so far, and I'm about to make number 4 tomorrow. So, I mean, I get it. They're simple. Once you have the quilt made, you just kinda take your pattern and lay it on the quilt and how what you want it to look like, and then you just sew it. It's beautiful. Or you can go another way. Oh, hi, Jennifer/Donnie.
Hey, how's it going? Hello, hello. Great to see
Oh,
you.
howdy. I love that. Howdy.
I
But,
do that all day because I wear a cowboy hat. People say howdy to me all day, every day. Oh, excuse me. Great to
hi,
see you.
Susan.
Great to see you. Yay.
Mm.
Susan the quirky hand quilter. Hello, hello. Great to see you. Great to see you.
It's like everyone's changing their names, like, they're taking away their government name and putting their like, a handle on. I like this.
I think I like that too. I like that too. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah.
So whenever I make a black coat with red lining, it's always Doctor Who inspired. Peter Capaldi, I think he was number 11. I could be wrong, but he was like He brought back the grumpy old doctor from Doctor Who, but he would, when he was all dressed up, he'd wear this black coat with red lining, and I love that look with just the, even though it's all red inside,
It's
but
totally
you can't tell until you open it up. I love this look. I'm trying not to put red behind every single project. Jennifer said I had to stop stealing her friend. Hey, we can all hang out together. The internet is big enough for all of us.
As long as she's not flooring all by herself.
I was watching your stream earlier. I absolutely love your channel. I was watching your stream earlier. I was sitting in front of the MMA place. I do not go in because it's two literal businesses. It's in a shopping center, and picture a long shopping center. Coach bought 2 rooms basically. He cut a hole in there, and that entire gym smells like a giant sock. So, and I quit smoking cigarettes about gosh, it's been like 11, 12, 13, 14 years. I have a new nose still. It's a brand new nose. William, I did a recent video on being a modern writer preacher. I need you to make me a nice jumper. I am on it. I am on it. I've actually given patches. We do runs at my job. So I've given pouches to all kinds of people, made all kinds of vests, contributed to all kinds of vests. There's a place actually that was known for bikers in the canyon, but it burned down. So it's kind of sad because people don't have a place to commune anymore. Easier to take a sweatshirt apart and stitch squares directly to the sweatshirt. I like that. I like that idea too. I don't ride a horse, but I drive a Honda. My first motorcycle experience ever was on my uncle's gold Honda Goldwing. He was a sheriff in this town, and he was a motorcycle cop, and he had a Goldwing, and that was like my first experience. Hey Mo, how's it going? Great to see you. Great to see you. I'm not a Harley snob at all. At all, in any way, shape, or form. I think the only way I'm a Harley snob is every time I'm driving and I see someone broken down on their cell phone, I'm like, yep, it's a Harley. You have to be a technician to drive one of the old school ones. Great to see you, Mo. Great to see you.
Have you seen that movie with Austin Butler? Is that his name? He played Elvis. And Tom. Oh gosh, he's from the UK.
I used a sweatshirt as a base, and oh my, I look like a football player. Sleeves started at my elbow. I put a vest over a sweatshirt yesterday, and my sleeves were puffing out like this. They were just puffed out. I don't care. I felt buff walking around. You don't want a jumper from him. The collar will be so big that if it catches the wind, I'll do what Harley does. Harley, I have a lot of Harley clothes. They put buttons on all the collars. So while you're riding, the collar stays down. And I have a gray shirt. I've tested it. It's just a simple snap. Don't get excited, twin. I said snap.
No. There's snaps that you can put underneath that so you don't see them. I totally get it. Yeah.
I have a gray Harley shirt. I used to wear all the time. It's so sad. That was my dress-up shirt. Was my gray Harley shirt. And my son's 6th grade graduation, we're both flexing. I'm wearing it. And I was like, oh, couldn't put anything else better on, huh?
The movie's called The Bike Riders.
Oh.
Was that a recent movie that came out?
Yeah, in 2024.
Gotta do something. Hey Mo, I drive a tractor. I tell people all the time I'm an overpaid janitor. I drive a tractor.
Tom Hardy is who I was trying to think of.
Oh.
the reason I asked that is Norman Reedus in that movie, the guy from The Walking Dead.
Okay.
No, I think he was in that movie. He
Probably.
actually rides bikes. He did a documentary where he rode all basically from the tip of Central America to Alaska.
Wow.
So he's an
Well,
actual bike rider. If you
it
don't,
is.
okay, well,
You need to watch it. I mean, you have to put up with some language, but it's a really cool story. Really good story.
Susan was given a quilted pattern for a quilted coat. Came in the mail today. I love that. I love that. I'll add that to my list, Cynthia. You got me into Tulsa King. That's the one that's holding me. That's holding me strong right now because I'm really like not feeling any. I don't know. I think it's the time of year. I was told when I was a kid we were having it was just one of those Christmases where my sister was crying, my brother and I didn't get what we wanted. We were all just kind of gloomy. We were at the table. My mom looked at us and she said, "It's Christmas. You will be happy." And that became a running joke in my family. And she looked at me the other day and she's like, "Do you need the speech?" I said, "No, ma'am. I don't need the speech." She's like, "It's Christmas. You will be smiling all month long." I'm trying. Oh, great to see you, Mel. Thank you for hanging out. So you don't like my new handle? I love your new handle. I love your new handle. Absolutely love your new handle. Do you know when I switched my name, it took months for people not to say, "Oh, welcome in. Hi, new person."
Mm-hmm.
Because they were so used to my other name that they were like, "What? He changed his name." So I totally get it. There was people I used to stream with. I said hello and they were like, they gave me the newcomer packet. I'm like, "I've been here before. I have been here before. I don't need the packet. I already signed. I already signed."
I need to go on YouTube and see if mine says my uh, handle because I uh, tried to fix that,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't tested it.
Well, whatever you have.
I need to go on YouTube and see. Ah!
I do that all the time.
Mm.
I do that all the time. One day I'll learn how to turn my phone down. One day.
I just don't like to hear myself talk, and now I was talking.
It took. I know the sound of my own voice. I've recorded myself. It took me a while to get used to the sound of my own voice. And um they at my job we have a automated system. And they asked me, they're like, "Do you want your voice to be the automated system?" I said, "No. I don't want to call and hear me.
Yeah.
I'm not an ego. Like I don't have that kind of ego. I don't need to be immortalized."
It's not saying what it's supposed to say. Hmm.
Oh no, now I have. "And a happy new year" stuck in my head. Oh no, let the Christmas songs begin.
Nothing wrong with that.
But so my tough guy patch with the giraffe,
Absolutely.
kind of like the elephant too, though. But then everyone's gonna bring up the pink elephant every time I wear it.
Question: What does the elephant face left and the giraffe face right?
You know what? That is such. Whoa, my hat fell. That is such a quilty question. I have to grab it.
Yes. I can't remember.
Oh,
It
they
does.
are facing
Okay.
each other.
So seriously, put the giraffe like on the right side facing right and then just overlay the elephant on top of them so they're just like they're kind of like together. Like offset it a little bit. I wonder if that will look okay. So they can be friends.
I might cut out the giraffe completely. This is so handmade.
Yeah.
You could just tell how handmade this is. I might seam rip out the giraffe because he's put in pretty cleanly because he was sewn on top of everything else. The this is like a patch almost. This was sewn in place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Are you going to take the green with it too? Or just the giraffe itself?
You know what? We're gonna when I cross that bridge.
I just didn't know if you had a vision already. No worries.
No, it's kind of a work in progress because part of me wants to put in palm trees behind it. I have all those quilted palm
Oh,
trees from that one quilt.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I see that. See, I was just trying to figure out if there was going to be something beside the giraffe. That's why I mentioned the elephant.
It took a while, Susan. I'm telling you, people, I've been streaming for a while. People that I've known for years, they're like, hi, new person. I'm like, I've known you for 3 years. But I love your new name. Please do not be discouraged. I absolutely love your new name. And when I switched my name, I gained almost like 900 subscribers.
I like it too.
No, I do not have a PO box, but I'm working on it. Oh, I need to get on that again. This is your official year. Like you're like, wait a minute, William said this a year ago. I'm working on it. He has enough boxes. He doesn't need enough. Okay. In my town, I respect this woman so much. In my town, we still have a video rental place.
Stop.
There is this woman
There's
who
no way.
she used to exclusively be a video rental place.
Yeah.
But now she sells them because I bought during the plague, I bought a bunch of VHS from her because she was selling them to me for 50 cents and $1. So I was like, I'll take this entire box over here. I'll take this box. But she has P.O. Box. She has P.O. boxes in her store. So I'll probably do that. Nice try, Alibaba. Nice try.
Hi, Ollie.
Yet another song. Oh,
That's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
In my head. See, that is the kind of song where it just doesn't feel right here because it doesn't snow. It doesn't snow here. So when I hear that song, it doesn't hit like it does that one time I was on the East Coast for this time of year. Great to see you, Alibaba. Great to see you.
Hi, Ollie. Have you guys seen the video or at least heard the song? It's a parody of gosh, I hate it when I do that. I can't think of the.
Please tell me it's the Feliz Navidad parody.
No, it's about quilting.
Oh, because Police Towed My Car. Police Towed My Car is a classic.
The quilting parody. I heard it. I think it was around last year.
It was.
I think so.
I just heard it today. I just came across it today, and it's pretty funny.
If you ever hear "Police Towed My Car," "Police Towed My Car," it's a hilarious song.
I'll search for it and listen to it later.
And the hook is, "I wanna wish you a sober Christmas. I wanna wish."
500 Yards. It is a parody to a Nickelback song.
Interesting.
No, Knickerbockers. The Knickerbockers. Wait, no, the Knickerbockers is who sings it, I guess. It's not a Nickelback song. I don't know why.
Greetings to you too, Ollie. Where are you from?
Oh, I can't.
Let me guess. The place where we're gonna trebuchet a bunch of candy too.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Kings. So I made my Doctor Who inspired coat. Whenever I add black and red together, it's inspired by Doctor Who. But this is I like this one.
I do too.
You'll have to wear that when we hang out together.
It's gonna be cold enough.
Yeah.
Every time I go to like Vegas or something, I bring my coats and it's never cold. It's like 78 outside.
I've only been to Vegas when it's 120 degrees or something.
I
Feels like it.
I like Bob and Doug's 12 Days of Christmas where there's only 8 or so in their song.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did somebody write a song?
I did write a song, but you'll have to wait. I'm not ready.
I'm not good at waiting.
I can speak it out. I won't sing it out. I'll sing it.
Please
and
send it to me. I'll sing
then
it.
put out a video.
Send it to me. I'll sing it.
Okay.
No, if you don't want to, no. If you don't want to, it's not a big deal. If you want to make a video out of it, please do. It's your song.
It's your song.
Russ on Quilt Meets World is doing a Wheel of Fortune game with Christmas carols. Talk about earworms. Oh no.
So Cynthia, we made a 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
For my so-called life.
Okay.
And so we went through. Were you there here when we were going over it the other day?
Talking about it.
Yeah. So I've kind of tweaked a little bit more of it, but I can type it out.
No, if it's not a big one. Here, you say it and I'm gonna sing it. Go ahead.
Okay. So we're gonna start with 12. Are you ready?
Born.
12 TVs watching baseball and hockey.
The 12 days of sewing. My sewing said to me, 12 TVs playing hockey.
11 boxes of thread.
11 boxes of thread.
10 bags of scraps.
10 bags of scraps.
9 leaky dishes.
9 leaky dishes.
8 quilts from thrift stores.
8 quilts from thrift stores laying around.
7 dress forms, sporting jackets.
7 dress form sporting jackets.
6 leaky bucket conversations.
6 leaky bucket conversations.
5 broken sergers.
5 broken sergers.
4 yards of fabrics.
4 yards of fabric.
3 trips with Jess.
3 trips with Jess.
2 machines from the wild.
2 machines from the wild.
And an eagle that scares kids.
And an eagle that really scares kids.
Thank you. So we're going to sing this eventually.
Oh, I'm
just going to make an audio so that
was just a single. We need the whole album.
Oh, we can make a ham video instead of Feliz Navidad. Cynthia.
I have a new one. So don't even.
One ham no one will ever get over.
Don't put that ham down that drain.
Cynthia, when we do the stage show, you're going to walk out. When we do the stage show, you're going to walk out and people are going to come in ham suits, dancing, doing the rocket, just dancing.
They'll be chucking hams at me.
I got to check with my lawyer. I don't know if it's legal to chuck hams.
instead of roses, because I know you would be throwing roses at me.
When I was a kid, I used to go to a lot of NASCAR events. Mm-hmm. Do they still have a t-shirt gun?
Yes.
They aim those things at you. When I was a kid, people would be fighting over those cheap t-shirts.
Ollie, I like that.
Thank you, Arlie. Thank
you. Sorry, I'm ahead of you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That song was produced by Twinny McTwin.
It was. There'll be an audio coming out soon because I don't want to give it away. Not going to be a leaky bucket, but I have a video in mind, envisioned. I just need to do it.
Yeah, I come out singing like Trini Triggs. I got the whole outfit. Boss of a wrecking crew.
Where's my phone? I'll text Cynthia. She'll know.
Oh no, that song is in my head again. Bad to the Hambo, but no. I love that song. I love um is it George Thorogood and the Destroyers? I love that song. I actually knew someone that looked like George Thorogood. Oh, all right. All right, if I get lost, I'm looking for fabric. Hold on, I need to put it somewhere.
There you go, Cynthia. I think I sent it to you. Did I
Yeah,
send
you
it to
did.
you? Okay.
Yeah,
I was
I
like, oh,
just
I heard a
sent it.
ding. Oh no, it went to William. Oh no. Do you like that idea?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's okay. It's been approved.
Yep.
Yes. The 500 yards quilting parody by the
Yep.
Knickerbockers. Yes. I I've heard this before. It's
Yep.
funny. It really is.
Oh, I kind of want to work with this.
I will put it in the chat
Okay.
so that
Yep. Everyone needs to enjoy it.
absolutely. Mm.
Do these two go together? As he's tripping over stuff. Oh, do these two go together? Or are they two different?
Mm, I don't think so personally. Like what were you thinking?
One's the front and one's the back.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's okay. They can't all be winners. I want to work with that orange, but I kind of feel like if I'm going to make a shirt, I'm going to look like Tony the tiger. Love George, absolutely, absolutely. I went to a song playing all the way from a funeral. I went. Oh, I want that song to be playing on my way out of my funeral. Thank you, Mrs. George. Great to see you. Great to
Miss
see you.
Joyce.
Great to see you. Oh, Gilroy. Hold on. We found something Kilroy likes.
Okay, stop. Don't go with me. Kilroy says they go together.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. For anyone who gets my newspaper reference, I see you. Don't forget to take aspirin in the morning. Stop the presses.
Did you just see what he said to me?
Those are the New York Buzzkill, which is the name of your baseball team now, are the New York Buzzkills.
Hold on. I have a feeling.
Use an orange with a teal. Oh, I like that. I have a lot of teal in this room. Tweed as well, too. Well, it's like a kind of an off, it's kind of an off teal. They do go together in a very nice modern pop culture. Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. Thank you.
I just changed my name.
Thank you. Thank you. They do go to. Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. Thank you. Make it nasty like.
Everyone's eyes are different. I like it.
I like that idea, Ollie. I really like that idea. This is just this. I don't know. I'm always looking for something funky, and this isn't enough for pants.
Mm-mm.
Because if I could make pants out of these, I would.
Are you going to use the fringe like as like for any part of the jacket?
I have miles of fringe in this room. I'm just
Mhm.
telling you that. Oh, why is that trying to do that? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but keep talking.
Hello. Do I sound
You're
far
off.
away?
Yeah, you do, and you sound off too.
How about now?
You're off.
Still? Even with my still
Yeah,
off?
your mouth isn't moving with your voice.
All right, I'm gonna click out, and click back in.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Cynthia and Jess show, where
Yes, welcome.
we come with all the quilting knowledge that we could ever want.
She does.
With Cynthia.
She does.
Yeah. You want to learn how to make a card? Cynthia.
Yeah,
You want to
I
learn how
can
to make a
handle that.
bag? Cynthia. You want to go to Virginia? Go visit Cynthia.
Yes.
Then come visit me in North Carolina afterwards.
Well, I'll jump in the car and
Can you imagine a
the road
15
trip
passenger
south.
van? Here we go.
How do I sound now?
Oh, amazing. You're so much better. Thank you.
Good old Apple technology.
Did your phone pick up?
I don't know why. I will never use my microphone. My phone is my microphone. I don't know why it asks me. And it kicks me off if I don't, answer.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it. On your short, do you do it in spite of what anyone says? No, W. But as a comment said today, on your short, do you do it in spite of? Oh, I didn't see that comment. The orange first fabric made me think of that.
Oh, yeah.
That orange fabric is something that, like, my parents had that as wallpaper in my house as a kid. It totally reminds me of my parents had orange shag carpet. They had these like mushroom wallpaper. It was very 1970s in the 80s.
Our kitchen bar was and countertops were orange. The kind of the yellowy orange
Oh yeah,
color from the 70s.
I remember that color well.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that well.
When I was a kid, that was our kitchen.
Is there a rule? Hey, Skits, you missed the song.
Oh, go back like 5 minutes.
We sang the 12 days of Christmas, and on the last day of Christmas, it's a eagle who really scares Skits.
Yes.
So we sang a song. Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay,
I had to
so
put the eagle in there.
I pulled out the orange, but I kind of want to work with this blue tweed. But is it illegal to wear the same jacket 3 times in a short?
No.
Because I want to make a suit. I'm going to make a vest. I kind of want to make a vest and a pair of pants, almost Mr. Furley inspired. I want to dress like Mr. Furley. And I might even put a scarf on like Don Knotts used to wear. We're a little out of sync on today's short too. Your mouth, but thank you, Denise. Thank you. I never claimed to be an editor. I'm still a newbie after all these years.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, he's singing the song.
It was close enough for me.
No, it worked.
It was close enough. You do not know how hard it is to sync up something. Like it's like you have to go down to the micron. Because I kept on just inching it and inching it and inching it. And the second I got close, I was like, it's legible. It's legible.
It is 4:30 in the morning.
No, but like I haven't, my sleep schedule's off. So I've really I don't know. I need to. I say that, says the guy drinking coffee, really strong coffee right now. I need to go to bed early. I'm going to be doing backflips after the end of this stream.
It's always hard to go to sleep after streaming.
Furley had huge collars, but they seemed all floppy to me. I don't think they used a lot of backing. Could you imagine having to make a different outfit every day for Mr. Furley? Mrs. Roper was easy because she wore a muumuu every day. That is a head hole, and you literally just sew down the sides a little bit so the arms can go in, and that's it.
Aren't you making that out of that black and purple?
If you want a muumuu, I know how tall you are. I could make you a muumuu in 3. You want a muumuu for Christmas? You're telling me that you want a muumuu for Christmas. I'll dress like Mr. Roper.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go
I
out.
don't have his disposition. He was always like Mr. Roper was always bitter.
We'll go out for a walk. Let everyone think that who we are. Who are we?
Alibaba. When people ask me, "What are you doing tonight?" I always tell them, "I'm hanging out with Larry at the Regal Beagle." And the eagle that really scares Skits.
Yes.
Absolutely. And that was just the single. We will be coming out with a video soon.
See, I want to do something with his top 9. I just don't know all of them.
If
I know
famous
Ollie and Kilroy and Butterfly.
floppy
You,
collar
you
is a
tell me the rest of your top 9 so that I can come up with a song with that too. You have
skits.
no idea how much joy this brings me.
Skits was part of the first 9.
Okay.
It was like
Skits.
skits and a few other people that aren't around. So we'll
Um,
I'll add some new 9s.
Mona. Mona has to be in there.
Yeah, Phoenix too.
Yes,
I
Phoenix.
call that a bed sheet with 3 holes. Captain was the first, like, because I started off as a sewing machine guy and I do a lot of upcycling, but when I started making projects online, I typed in one day easy project and Captain started popping up and moo moos. And so I made a Captain. Was my first real like project. Just letting you know, I was. Oh, Denise, thank you so much. Oh, don't worry. Floppy collar is a terrible name, but I kind of want to work with this blue now. Let me go grab the blue.
Yes.
And I'm looking at it, and I've been wanting to work with it as he falls. Good grief! I almost fell. I don't even know if you call this blue, but it's like all over the place. And I have just enough for pants and a vest.
Mm.
I guess
I liked that.
I would match this with the Carolina, with my Carolina blue jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
It has like royal blue, gray, blue, light blue, and gray in it.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely sky blue Carolina color.
Is that too busy? See, this is the problem. This is what I do when I finish one project. I'm like, all right, straight to another. All right, so you're going on the desk because you're a maybe.
But totally, Road to California, you're wearing that jacket.
Which one?
The gray one that's on the mannequin right now.
I kind of want to make a but I have all these quilts. That was my whole reason for coming over here.
Oh no, you can. Oh yes, yeah. Grab the quilts.
Because I'm trying to rotate what I make, and I'm trying to remember before I forget all this stuff I've been buying.
Not. There's one. I think that was it right there. The one that you just threw.
But I have this one too. They're both flowers. Oh.
You showed that last week, right? Like both of those last week?
I can't. Yes, but I got them at different stores.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even remember at this point. Oh my gosh, this thing is hooked on something.
Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks, Miss Joyce. Everyone hit that like button. Absolutely. Share the love.
And I have something that it's not a quilt, but it's very blanket-ish to me because it has backing on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to reserve that for another day. It's my obsession with the color burgundy. And an eagle that really scares kids will be in my head all evening now.
Oh, you're coming to Road to California, Miss Joyce? Is this what I'm reading right?
Yay!
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'll be there. I stick out. I'll be wearing almost the same outfit as last year, just a different vest.
Okay, you guys. Here, I can show a picture of you. What you look like. I have one picture. It was our only picture we took together.
I didn't. That vest, it betrayed me because I didn't wash it properly, so it bled out when I washed it finally. So I have this quilt. This is gray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one. Hi.
Hi.
I don't know which one I want to use for the body.
I do like that.
But then there's this side.
Do you have enough where you could use one side for and then flip it over and use the back for the other side?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing on both sides. Well, actually,
See,
no.
I like that
No,
one.
this isn't the same thing. This is so this should be the top one. This should be the body.
Yeah,
Okay. Refashioning.
I like
What
that.
is it? Upcycling old quilts, part
Yeah.
5. All right. This is gonna be the body, and this is gonna be the hood.
Are you gonna do the white like with the grid pattern you think for the hood or the flowers?
Quite honestly, when it comes to quilt, in my head they're pre-lined.
Yeah.
Because in sewing school and Mr. Sewing School, I line everything, but it's a joy when I don't have to line something. Because
Oh, Auntie Ellen is in. Hi, Auntie Ellen.
hey, Auntie Ellen, great to see you. Welcome in.
I need to do a better job commenting on your lives. I watch you.
Seriously,
Love
I
you.
want to thank you for your continued support and
She's
watching my replay. Like, I seriously thank anyone and
Mhm.
everyone who watches my replays. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yay. Great to see you. Welcome in. So now Will wants to look like, yes. I told you I need to go to my storage unit. I still have a few of those huge 1960s, 1970s Sears blankets.
Mm,
Huge ones. They were so big. You know those vacuum bags?
yeah.
I had extra large vacuum bags. And after a while, there's one above my head. After a while, they break the seal because they're so huge.
Hmm. They can only keep it in together for so long.
Thank you so much, Auntie Ellen. I absolutely appreciate you.
She's amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Mrs. Joyce. Absolutely. I'm so glad you said that because it's so. Should I use this as the outside though?
I like that as the outside. I think because it would look too busy. I think personally, because there's a pattern to that backside.
But I'm going to use this gray. Well, they go together. You know me and matching.
Mm-hmm.
I have a saying that I used to say in woodworking, where if you can't fight it, feature it.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, that gray's gonna look good as the hood.
She's just great. She is. She absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And did I touch my jersey with coffee hands? You know, is it worth to drive 3 hours to get the Burger King jersey, or should I just like get it online? Old folks take naps early on the East Coast. Used to live in LA though. I appreciate you. Absolutely.
Yes, Ellen, I'm not an old folk, but I take naps so I can hang out at night.
I was about to say someone I know is on West Coast time.
Yep. I texted him. I was like, "All right, I'm taking a nap, so I'm good to go for the live."
And you are.
He knows when I don't take a nap.
I have my hockey stick ready. I'm gonna get a rep shirt. I'm gonna get blow us up. 2 minutes for high sticking.
And then like bars come down over my screen. She's in jail.
I'm sure there is some terrible filter somewhere that says that. I'm sure there is some filter somewhere that will do that.
Oh.
Oh. I saw something today and I know I constantly complain about parents that buy their children expensive cars. I was talking to somebody on the phone, Twin McTwin. 3 kids drove past me driving brand new Audis. Am I judging, or is that crazy to buy your kid $100,000 car? And they're the truck Audis. They're the trucks. They're the SUVs. They're not the. Then they're like where I'm from. Those are expensive. It's a shame.
Maybe they're borrowing mom's car because mom's a stay-at-home mom.
Denise,
Maybe.
all of these clothes I purchased at thrift stores, and they basically there's one that I go to in the Valley, and it exclusively helps people, and I go on purpose because I work with an organization where if you give us anything, it directly goes to the people. And there are certain organizations where that doesn't happen. So short of Sabres, because I don't know Sabres policy and I'm not going to misquote it, but everywhere else I go, they are for the people. Like there's places I go in the San Fernando Valley exclusively because there are second chance employers. There's people of all backgrounds working there, and I'm here for it. Crazy, they're bound to wreck their first car. Thank you, Miss Joyce. I'm saying, like, when I told my father I wanted a car, he took me to Robinson's May and I got a job. So I bought my first car, and it was a 1983 Ford Ranger. And I treated that thing like it was a Ferrari.
I rode my bike everywhere for the first 2 years. I didn't have a car.
I walked.
Yeah.
I walked.
Well, I was a country girl.
That's true.
Had to ride a bike.
Where I live, if you had a bus pass, you had the key to the city. If you had a
Nope.
bus pass, you could go anywhere. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Even on the weekends? I remember when I was a kid, I realized that my bus pass, I could go anywhere, even on the weekends.
Oh, freedom. Look at you.
But it's just crazy to me that these kids, they're I call them the Kim Kardashian trucks, but they're those trucks, those Mercedes trucks. How much are those? Those are 110.
Starting. Not even including anything in the package.
I see them driving and I'm like, oh, kid, please hit me. My car is fully insured. I want what you're driving. I want what you have. Please hit me. My car is fully insured. But it's insane. It's just insane.
Do you think that the parents get it for them because of all the lane assist, the bells and whistles that are inside of it that just help, like all the warning lights that come on, and the fact that it'll automatically start braking if they're going too fast and the car ahead of them is going slower?
100% they're keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
100%. My neighbor bought their daughter a Jeep. And now it seems like every 15, 16-year-old girl's got a brand new Jeep.
Oh yeah.
And it's the 90s Jeep, not the Wrangler, it's the 4x4.
Oh.
It's the old school Jeep, and they put tires on it and everything.
Yeah, I was thinking Wrangler.
No.
Wow.
Those box Jeeps it's like, it reminds me of like an above the rim video or something. It reminds me of back in the day. It's like everyone's driving Jeeps. Must use the cap to pay a quarter with our bus pass. We used to cap to pay. I miss those days. Or with the transfers. If you had a transfer in your hand, they wouldn't even look at the time. They'd be like, come on, just get on. I don't care. Just get on the bus. You don't have to do much to keep up with the Joneses.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
These kids are like, and in my day, it was about having a truck. But it didn't matter if that truck was from 1976, 1986, 1996. It was if you had a truck. It was if you could go out in the desert, or it was more about actually using what you had. Times have changed. That's all. As a parent, I'm being observant. As a taxpayer, I'm like, I'm gonna put a giant bumper around my car.
Yes. I don't know what I'm going to do when my youngest starts driving in 2 years. Actually, next year, because they can start driving at 15. So next November, I'll have 2 drivers. I don't know how I'm going to handle this.
My son, what stopped my son is when I told him he had to pay for his own insurance. He was like, "What?"
It's
Sorry,
expensive.
man.
I never thought that insurance was going to be like a car payment. Seriously, it's gross.
Oh, it is no joke. It is no joke. And that reminds me, I gotta smog my truck before the year's over. I've been here listening to y'all soda quilt top trying to finish it up.
Oh, wonderful.
Insurance is worse with boys.
Is that true? Do men pay more? I need to hear this.
They do.
Boys for new driving males, teenage boys, yes.
And then when they get in car accidents,
a month after they get their license.
6 weeks. 6 weeks. We were 6 weeks.
My parents overspent on us because they didn't have fancy things growing up. We had to be on the honor roll and chores galore. Same. In my family, if you went to college, they buy you a car, but you had to like be enrolled and go and stay there.
Yeah, my stepfather was really amazing. He bought my first car for me. And then I had to pay for everything, like the insurance and all that stuff. Like
Oh
that
heck
was all
yeah!
underneath me. But he went out and got a used car for me. I love that Jetta. I will never forget that Jetta. Mm, I miss it. I used to call it the Taw.
I man, I treated my truck like it was an F1 car. It had shiny rims. Man, people could see their face in my rims. They were so shiny.
Yeah. Did you have it lowered and everything just like F1 cars?
No, no.
Yeah.
I had one show truck, and that's the one I crashed.
Mhm.
And part of me will never own a fancy vehicle like that again. I had one like where people would pull up next to me and they're like, "What?" They man, my truck was something to look at, and then I crashed it. I couldn't see you with a performance enhanced engine. You'd be getting all kinds of tickets.
Yes, I would.
You would be, yeah, I would step on the gas and I was going 65 miles an hour. I'd barely push down on that thing.
Yeah. See, well, I've had this car for a little over a month, but I have trouble with it because usually I learn the car and I don't look down at the speedometer and I can tell you how fast I'm going just by the sound of the car. I
Oh,
haven't learned it. I haven't learned yet.
where I live, my state has become a giant speed trap. You
Mm.
do not want to play with you do not play like that. We as a matter of fact, in my state, they really can't mess with you except for in your car. So we go low and slow.
I was on the phone with William today and I'm driving back from picking up coffee. And I know I was the only one and I was still passing cars and we were supposed to be slowing down, but I was still going the speed limit that we were going previously. And that state trooper whipped around and I was like, oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna get caught. And so I sped up, got in front of the tractor trailer, and then went down another road. I know he saw me down the when
Dude,
I
where I'm
went past
from,
the UE.
oh my god, where I'm from, they would have followed you and be like, "Why are you acting so squirrely?"
I'm
They would
not
have
because he couldn't.
followed.
Well, he was so far behind me because traffic got in his way. He didn't know where I was.
He
No,
was
he didn't know
looking.
where I was.
He
Where in
tried,
the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the
tried
world is
35.
Jess?
I'm getting you a red hat. Try a $35,000 lowrider that a teenager crashed into. I
Oh
wouldn't. I would. Oh.
no!
My parents bought my brother a car for college, but my sister and I got awesome Singer sewing machines. Bought my own first car. I bought my first car. I
Yeah.
worked at Robinson's May in the dock back in the day, a store that doesn't exist anymore. I had a Cutlass, like an 86 model that my brother let me drive. The window was held in by a piece of firewood. To open the
Wow,
window, we would kick the firewood out of the way. I love cars like that.
amazing! That
I
is fabulous.
are you saying that, man? You speed
I
J.
do. I do once in a while. I call it following traffic, Denise.
Once in a
That's
while, huh?
most of the time. I'm not the leader. Today, I just happen to be the leader.
Hold on, we got to call Toronto. That's a 2-minute penalty.
Shh.
You go fast. I can see that. You've driven with me. I go the speed limit.
I know, but see, if I'm not in North Carolina or if I'm not going if I was to go to California, get a car and drive, I would go the speed limit and I would obey all the laws and that's not a problem. Any new state that I'm in, I do. I obey the laws. But when I'm comfortable on a road and I know where the police usually are 100% of the time, which he just happened to be in a new spot today.
I learned that driving cross country. If
Yeah.
you drive the speed limit, they can't mess with you.
It was like when I went to Texas this summer.
Absolutely, Miss Joyce. Absolutely. See,
Yeah.
where I'm from, everyone could be going 80. If
Yeah.
everyone's going 80, you can go 80. I
Yeah.
told you I got passed by a cop. I was going too slow for a cop. He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, let me get out of this guy's driving funny because I'm here," and he flew past me.
But when you guys all
So
told
much.
me when I was going to Texas to ride the speed limit, I did, y'all. I obeyed what you all said. And I didn't go over the speed limit, but like 2 miles an hour. Like if it said 60, I was going 62. I was so good on my little cross country trip this summer.
Texas has a
So,
reputation though. And see, that's
yeah.
the thing. Like, if you get pulled over in Texas and in California, you're gonna get a ticket. You're
And I
gonna
didn't
get
see
a
one
ticket.
cop car the whole time.
I'm not giving pedestrians a right. Denise, where I'm from, I feel like they should do this more. I have my first. Oh, I still have my first Singer sewing machine from 1965. I love
That
that.
is
I love.
great.
You know what's so funny? Every time I get a sewing machine, I wonder every single person who came across it,
Mm.
every person whose hand came. I really wonder. I want to hear every single one of their stories. In my town, they do this, and in the state of California, when someone is on a crosswalk, they have to completely cross before you make a right or a left. Even if they're all the way across, even on a giant city block, you have to wait the entire time.
Are you serious?
The entire time.
Oh, I'd probably be in trouble because there's no rule like that in the South. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, that I'm aware of, everyone. There could be, but not that I'm aware of.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Susan. Thank you so much. I love your new name. I love your
Yes.
new picture. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you, Susan. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well.
What are you saying, Twinny McTwin? Sorry.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. I'm thinking about all the traveling that I do and if I've ever waited for somebody to walk all the way across the street before turning.
it's a big deal here, and they do it periodically to remind people, and they'll do big busts on major streets to remind people, hey, if you X squirrely in California, we're gonna pull
So,
you.
so here's my question. Why aren't all rules or laws the same across all the states? Because there's no way that we can memorize the different laws that happen in all 50 states.
I told you I got pulled over in Nevada for doing a California roll. It's illegal. You have
Yeah.
to stop at a red. In California, you don't. If it's red on
So,
a right, you can turn if no one's there.
so as a North Carolinian, if I was to drive over there and would I get a ticket if they pulled me over because I didn't know better?
Really
Because
quickly, Miss Joyce, it's never, yes, they would. It's never too late to start sewing. It is
yeah.
never too late. And yes, where I'm from, they're ruthless. That's the one thing I respect about the highway patrol and our cops is they ticket everybody. They don't target just one specific demographic. It's
Yeah,
everybody gets a ticket.
that's just interesting.
They're that's why I'm so weird about it because where I live, they're ruthless.
Yeah.
They'll pull over my mom and give my mom a ticket if she did a California roll, even though she's
Well,
a gray-haired older woman. They give her a ticket in a heartbeat.
well, I stop at all, no matter what. Like I don't do the whole California thing. I stop at a red light just because I've rolled when I was younger. And so I just really feel that we should be just more like the same across all 50 states instead of having all these different rules because it's hard to follow them. Where can you have cell phones out and where can't you have cell phones out? Where
California,
can
you
you
can.
do, you
Arizona,
know,
you can. Nevada, you can.
well,
Um,
unless I look all this stuff up and
there's a video. Every year, I look at all the new laws for California, all the states I go to. I'm like, we're all there because they in Nevada they've become less lenient with California drivers because we over inundate their state because we outnumber them 20-1. So we're there every weekend. We're all they see are California plates in Nevada.
Mhm,
So they're harder on us when they used to let us drive like crazy people.
mhm,
I think you and Sis got the better end of the deal, especially if you still have it.
mhm.
That's amazing. You technically have to stop in PA, but the cops aren't too busy busting drug dealers, so you can basically do whatever you want. Oh no. That's the one thing where I live, California, is the giant speed trap. We have an infrastructure to catch people speeding.
Mhm.
I've been sewing since I was 7 years old. Brownie Scout. Used my
Oh,
grandmother's sewing machine. I was a Tiger Cub, um, Boy Scout from 6 years old on, and I still have all my patches, and I have all my sister's patches too. So I have like Cookie Safari 86, and if my sister's watching, I'm wearing it on a vest. Thank you. The House of Sewing, thanks you. I have a camping patch from a Girl Scout from her Girl Scout smock.
mm,
I love Girl Scout and Boy Scout patches. I stop completely in the summer, but in the winter, I do the rolling stop just because if you stop in the winter, you might never get rolling again.
oh, true. I could see that.
In my town, it's okay to do a U turn unless otherwise marked. In
Mhm.
Denver, it's no U turn unless marked. Interesting.
See.
Here, you can, if there's no sign, you can bust a UE. It has to say no U. But if it says no U, if it doesn't say anything, you
Yeah.
could you put your life in your hands, busting a U turn. And that's who they pull over during the 4th of July. They're bringing over fireworks.
Mm.
You know what still trips me out? In LA County, fireworks are completely illegal. You go drive to the beach the second you're in Ventura County, there's stands. Everywhere. Everywhere there are stands. And people drive to different, in Orange County too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, fireworks are illegal there. So you'll go to certain places like on the outskirts of town and buy, just crazy fireworks. But I have to say, as a parent and as an old fuddy duddy, it seems like there's more powerful fireworks in America than ever.
Oh, lately or just
There's a guy who has literal mortars. I feel like I should pay him. I feel like I should be paying him. I walk out my front door and it's like you'd be crying. That's how much fireworks, and he does a grand finale with
oh,
like four of
see,
them
I'm done.
going off. That's
So
why when the Dodgers won, I was like, he must be in jail because I didn't hear it. Then I heard a poof.
he was waiting. He was waiting. They knew that the helicopters were out looking for him already. So Cynthia,
Oh,
William knows that every time there's a firework and like the finale, like I've told him a million times, I just start crying. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. I just get so emotional with fireworks. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
oh, sorry. If
I'm
there's an
just so
island
proud to be an American.
you're half your street. There's an island in the street. You could turn once the pedestrian's clear.
Oh,
Oh, that is true. If there, see, but I'm not going to chance it. I'm not going to get a ticket. No, in some cities because it's still legal in Hawthorne. I love Hawthorne. Someone I grew up with was from Hawthorne. I love Hawthorne,
mm.
California, and in Compton. In my town, there's such babies. Fireworks are majorly illegal. That's how the sheriffs make their money. They just fly in their helicopters, busting people with fireworks. They say that, but our sky is lit up. They need to you used to need a license to buy big fireworks in PA, but they repealed that law because people were just going to Ohio and buying big fireworks. So the law was basically toothless. Same here. It's the same thing here. This is the first year that Inglewood did not let us pop fireworks because of SoFi.
In Oklahoma, it's bottle rockets are illegal, but yet all the other stuff that's newer and bigger isn't.
Miss Joyce, some of my greatest memories are at the Forum. When I was a kid, my parents would take us to Kings games, and I've seen Slayer there 3 different times. I've seen all kinds of people there at the Forum. I miss that. So, is that an Oklahoma law or a Virginia law?
The bottle rockets,
Yeah,
Oklahoma. I don't know Virginia's laws yet.
you can make brownie badge. Can you make? Oh, you can make brownie badges. I have a ton. I have the machine. Give me a troop. Employ me. Employ me. Pack number blah 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 777. I'm here for you. Oh, pack is Boy Scouts. Sorry. True. What do they call Girl Scouts? True.
Troop.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Helicopters pulled up Helicopters pulled my husband over driving from LA to Vegas. V12 going 108. I'm telling you, they will come after you, especially on that 15. That's why when I drove the 15 with somebody in this chat right now, Tony McTwin, I was driving the speed limit the whole time. Because that's the only way they make their money out there in the desert is pulling people over. That's the only way, because like no one lives out there, so they can't have a bake sale. No one's gonna be there to buy the CHP brownies because no one lives there. Yeah, you know what? I got a ticket. I was going over 100, and the cop felt sorry for me, so he said I was going 90. Because apparently, in the state of California, if you go over 100, you got to go to jail. And mine was thousands of dollars. Well, now we have all three together. The form SoFi. That's right, and the Intuitive Dome. That's right. I'm obsessed with undershirts. And somebody had an Intuitive booth, and I got a free shirt from their booth. Actually, it's in my closet right now. I'm gonna wear it. It's long sleeve and it's buttoned up. It's actually really nice for a free shirt. So they spent money for the Clippers. Yep, on the 15 freeway in Barstow. They do not. Oh, I wish Twitty McTwin was here. Jess has been to Barstow. Yeah, do you know what's really funny? There's freeways that come from both sides that basically all the freeways come together in Barstow, and the 15 will take you straight to Vegas. They're waiting for you because they know that you just came off a road that there was no cop for 50, 60 miles. So you're flying down. They know when you hit Barstow, they're waiting for you. Oh, that's funny. A lot of times we'll basically get rid of local taxes, but then they realize that they still need money to pay for things, so they become speed traps. That's my state. Because we have these tiny towns. The state of California is a giant speed trap.
We have small towns in Oklahoma that are speed traps.
Oh, the 210. Miss Joyce knows. The 210. I drive on the 210 all the time. And for anyone who's going towards Palmdale, the 14, there's this corridor where the 5 and the 14 split off. I was driving one day and there was too many people on the 5. So I went up the 14 and there's this mountain. There were like 15 motorcycle cops just sitting there waiting people to come flying up. It was like a Sunday morning, and I'm like, do they have drama on Sunday? No worries. As an educator, you're contractually obligated to find out if a train leaves Chicago at 3 o'clock and a train leaves LA at 1 o'clock. What time do they arrive in New York?
Yep, she is. She'll come back with an answer in a little bit too for us.
Are there a lot of schools in your area?
In Virginia or
Yeah.
back in Oklahoma?
No, in Virginia.
I think, I don't know. It's not something I had to look into. So I don't know.
Because where I live, there's a school every I agree with Kilroy too. There's a school every every mile. And every town has a high school and a junior high.
I think I gotta think about it. I think I've seen 2 high schools in Lynchburg so far. And I've driven by one. Forest is like a suburb to Lynchburg, and I think they just have 1 high school. But I don't know if Lynchburg has more than 2. I think that's all I've seen. But like I said, my kids were going to be finished with high school when I came here, so it wasn't something that we had to look into. So.
Was you ever thinking about working at any of the high schools? Jess and I drove past this lonely high school in the desert, and I drove by. I was like, I bet I could be principal here.
You'd be a fun sub.
Or they could make, you know what? Because of my tractor driving duties, I would want to be head janitor.
I've thought about in this when I come back after Christmas. Thought about looking into what's required here to be a sub, and just sub until I get a real job.
Now we have public schools, charter schools, and private schools, all 3-4 blocks apart. This is so real. Where I live, it's like that too. I didn't even know we have because there, we play all the football teams in town. And my son's high school, they were playing this team. I'm like, I've never heard of this school. They're like, it's a charter school. A bunch of people go there and they have a football team. I couldn't believe it when I was like, they're in this town. I Googled it and I was like, oh man, they've built a lot here. I used to hate those math questions, even having calculus in high school. Those one I love questions that make you think. And those were the questions you have to sit down and be like, all right, well, you have to equal in the time zone and the this and the that. I love those.
When I was a kid, I hated word problems. But as a substitute teacher of middle school math, they're so easy.
Exactly.
I think, why were they so hard back when I was in junior high?
I think that also when I was a kid, spelling tests were a big thing, and I think it was because it was a big thing in my family. You'd get your list every week. You'd put it up on the refrigerator. It was a big deal, and if you got one word wrong, your mom would be like, "How come you don't know how to spell difficult? Huh? Huh? We practice it all week, you know."
Yeah.
And now my son knows not to pull his phone out in front of me because he'll be like. He'll say like the other day he was like tandem. I said T-A and he's like it already spelled it out. I said I don't care. I don't know how to spell the word. Like it drives me insane that these kids use autocorrect for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Children know not to do that in front of me because I'll spell it out, and I'm faster than your phone. I took accounting twice. I knew back then if I had to go for trigger calculus, I would have never graduated.
Me too.
Hey, Lori, great to see you. I live in the country. Many years ago, I owned a convertible Camaro. I flew by a cop, pulled myself over. A cop was impressed by my German Shepherd and let me go. Oh, that's so funny when you know you're guilty. He was shocked I pulled myself over, but told my dog to bark at mommy when when she speeds. Do you know? I welcome in, Lori. That's hilarious. There was one time in downtown LA, I jaywalked, and I mean a car missed me by this much. I look up and there's two cops standing on the corner like this. I walked right up to him and I was like, "You can give me my ticket." And they were like, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "I broke the law." And they're like, "We're giving you 2 points for honesty. You're a dummy. You almost got hit by a car." Hey, New York, is that your new name?
I just didn't want to put buzzkill. Oh yeah. I'm hardcore now. New York. Hold
That
on.
makes me think of New York from the Flavor Flav show.
Oh, we got it. New York. Hardcore. Oh my god. I can't put it over my ears like you can, but it's all right.
That is hilarious, Lori. That is. You know what though? Sometimes you pulled your you know what? Honestly, one of the reasons I give Jess a hard time is because I used to speed a lot in my car, and in 2017, I got a few speeding tickets, and they start at 1,400.
Oh,
And imagine on my third ticket how unimpressed everybody was with me.
I don't think I ever paid more than $200 for mine.
Well,
I've only gotten one.
in my state, they want to. They're really weird about driving.
Yeah.
The
I
only
never
ticket, the only ticket I ever got, I had to pay $80.
Oof, I wish this cop. Hey, this cop did not like me. He pulled me over 9 times. He did not like me, and every time I was not nice to him in any way, shape, or form. And there was one time I gave him my ID. I was like, "Man, you should remember my information by now." And he looked at me and he's like, "Oh no."
Mm.
And Denise is right. Jaywalking is legal in my state. I told you, my son and I was driving one day. I made a left. I'm not kidding. This man was standing in the middle of the street. He did that squirrel move where he went in the street and came back.
Yeah.
My son and I both went, ah, at the same time.
Yeah.
We screamed. We're like, because we thought I was going to hit that guy. So we both were like, no, because, that was bad.
I'm scared. I've always, my biggest fear in life has always been to get run over by a car crossing the street.
When
So I won't jaywalk.
I worked at a Togo's in North Hollywood, California on Ventura Boulevard. It was in a Ralph's shopping center. And I got paid. This is back when I was in my 20s. I had a car, but I used to keep my skateboard in my trunk. I was skating to the Bank of America that's on, I used to know those streets by heart. It's on one of the main streets, but I was skating up towards the bank, and I got hit by a car from a woman coming off the freeway. And I didn't see it. And I skid and everything in the street. And because I didn't see it, it didn't hurt as bad. But she was crying so hard that when the cops came up, they walked up to her. And everybody was like, she hit him with the car. But I will say, to the cops' credit, they took her to jail.
Mm.
To the cops' credit, they took her to jail because she hit me when the car was not paying attention. Biggest speed fine in PA is $102.50. Most of them are around $50 to $60.
Mm.
There's a parking ticket in residential area on the streets. They do that. They do that here. You can only be parked on the street in California. I believe it was 48 back in the day. I don't know how long. Because in my neighborhood, no one cares. So your car could live in the front of the house. I have a Yankees fitted baseball cap, but Dodgers have my fave team since high school. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I own every hat of every team. But I'm a Dodger fan. Hey, Chrissy, great to see you. I got one this fall, and it was only $40. That's why North Dakotans are horrible speeder tickets. Fines are so low here. Chrissy, I'm not kidding you. Our tickets are so high here. I'm scared to speed.
I would be too.
They do it on purpose for people like me. I used to be a lead foot. My car accident changed my life. That's really what slowed me down. Getting in a major car accident, it scared me straight. Like, I know. I do not drive fast at all anymore. Man, North Dakota, I'm gonna drive a Corvette in North Dakota. Have you not told us that you've been run over before? You have not told. Yeah, when I worked at Togo's.
I love that. Are you okay? Go. He's still here.
That was about to be 26 years ago.
Ooh.
That was actually right around this time of year. My grandson used to skateboard. To get to his school at USC.
Mm.
Oh, SC is a beautiful school.
Oh, golfing's fun.
I wish I had the patience for golf. Do y'all have camera tickets? They send the ticket to you in the mail. So, fun fact, Arizona was the first in the union to have it.
Mm.
I got a ticket in Arizona I was like one of the first guinea pig style. But California got caught not having any. They had the cameras, but there was nothing in it, and the lights would just go off.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My town got caught doing that. There was nothing in it, but there's these. It was like a strobe lights would go off if you passed after a red.
Hmm. Maryland's the same way, and I think it's just to scare you when you're going through construction because it says there's cameras, but lights were going off. It didn't go off when I passed, but it's just like the cars ahead of me. It was just you could see it flashing behind them. So I don't know. It's like don't speed during like when there's road construction going on, even though there wasn't road construction going on.
They do that here. I live on a highway, many accidents. I have a friend, police officer. She attended one accident. I went out to help mother and young child involved. Baby
Mhm.
was freaking. She handed him to me. That's
Yeah.
awful. Will,
Oh
if you feel the
no.
need for speed, come on up, Flatland. Oh, that's a motorcycle trip. I love Flatland like that. That's why where I live, if you head to the desert, it's paradise because it's just a never-ending roads.
Mm-hmm.
Paramedics checked out mom. She was out cold. She woke up. She saw me holding her baby, ran over, grabbed the kid, and slapped me so hard my glasses flew up my face. She ended up getting arrested.
What'd you think you were doing? Stealing her kid?
Shooting for assault. I had to get new glasses.
That but I mean, you're in shock. You know, the last thing that you knew is that you got into a car accident and all of a sudden some strangers holding your baby. But
When I got
still, to hit that person? Mm.
when I got in my car accident, the lady fled the scene. She had a kid in the car and she fled the scene because the cops showed up and they're like, "Why is there no one in this car?" And they freaked. And she got arrested for fleeing the scene.
I mean, they can figure out who you are. They got the
Dude,
cards registered to somebody.
that's where the cops were. They kept on asking her, "Is this in your name? Is this in your name?" Motorcycles run were much better. Oh, motorcycles run were much better without a helmet, and you could really enjoy your hair blowing in the wind.
Hmm.
I remember when I was a kid, you used to have to like people would take their helmets off at the California Nevada border,
Yeah.
and I
South
think
Carolina is the same way.
In Nevada, you still don't have to wear a helmet. I think because I've seen some really nice bikes and no one's wearing a helmet.
Mm. Not even skull caps?
You're crazy. No,
Oh, nope.
I seen this cholo dude with a lowrider bike. I was like, wow, that's really nice. But I always notice when they're not wearing helmets. And then when I went to go pick you up from the airport, actually, I saw two show bikes. These
Hmm.
bikes, people put hundreds of thousands. These things were like shining on the road during the day. Neither
Yeah.
one of them were wearing helmets.
See, I like my face too much. I'm gonna wear a helmet.
I like my whole body too much.
Yeah, that too.
I'm not going to be
See,
too graphic,
yeah,
but that's volunteering for a wheelchair. I'm not
yeah.
going to be too graphic, but that's you're volunteering for a wheelchair.
Hmm.
I agree. I agree to shock, but the cop said to mom, "She's my friend," and the baby was so calm with me. Yeah, I agree. No, like I don't know, something like that, and not being assaulted, but something like that happened to me in a way, and the person got arrested. So I'm always on the side of the person.
Yeah. Hmm.
But again, when I got in my car accident, my car was on fire. I was being electrocuted by the pole, and I crashed in front of a fire truck, and they put the fire out. But the captain ran out and he grabbed me, and he's like, "Hey, be careful! There's a dead man in that truck." Full delirious haze. I looked back at my truck and I was like, "Poor guy,"
Yeah.
because I was so concussed
Yeah.
that I was trying to have a conversation, even though I had a full concussion going on. But I remember being like feeling sorry for the imaginary guy in the car, even though he didn't realize I jumped out the car.
I'm really glad you didn't have a passenger that day, though.
Yeah, oh, you have no idea. I think about that all the time.
Yeah, it was
My
just
only
you.
passenger ever in my car is my son.
Yeah.
So, I think about that all. But he was at school.
And I don't think you would have driven that fast with having your baby in there
No,
either.
it wasn't even fast. It was a freak. A, a woman made a left in front of me when I had the right of way, and there was no way of
Yeah.
stopping.
Mm.
She made a bet. She calculated it bad. Bad, 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 bad. No laws in Connecticut. Ogan Dorner's for New York State.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always wondered about that. So New York has helmet laws. I could imagine they do.
Yeah, we do.
They're like us.
Yeah,
In a
we do.
lot of ways.
I
Oh,
don't
New
think Oklahoma
New
does.
York's a lot like California. Like all the same laws.
yeah, I was about to say, like,
All the same laws.
oh yeah. When someone who's fallen off of a bike, you'll just be grateful you're wearing. I hit my head and didn't feel it because I was wearing my giant Spaceballs helmet. I look like I was in Spaceballs. Never get a color that isn't black because you'll look crazy. You look crazy with your helmet.
Good to know. Good to know.
As someone with a big head, your helmet's huge already. But if it's any color that isn't black, you look like you're in Spaceballs.
Mm.
Like, type in Pasadena parade, and there's people that drive around with mopeds and big white helmets at the Rose Parade. Oh, the Kraken pulled their goalie. That's a good sign for the Los Angeles Kings. That means we might get a win. The Ducks won.
What about the motorcyclists?
They have big white helmets.
They do. They do.
They look like the movie Spaceballs. And they're on little mopeds.
Yeah.
I know
Oh
somebody.
my word.
I know somebody that was part of that organization. Their head size is bigger than mine. And his helmet was so big they had to make one.
Wow.
Oh wow. That guy look oh yes.
So this was a club?
It's the organization that puts on the Tournament of Roses is really bougie. And
Mhm.
so they have people that work for the actual Tournament of Roses. Like, you get paid. They have a board of directors. They,
Yeah.
because they put on the road. They're on TV every year. They have. Thank you so much for stopping by, Katie. Thank you so much.
Have a great night, Katie.
Good night, Katie.
They have an organization, but when you see them drive by with their helmets on, you're like, oh my gosh, it's crazy when they have those helmets on. Imagine a giant, white motorcycle helmet. And they're wearing all white suits with red ties.
Mhm. Yes. Yes, they are.
Sounds like a stormtrooper.
Ask me how I know. Ask me. Close call. That was a close call.
I'm glad you caught it, whatever it was.
No, I'm watching the Kings game.
Oh.
My dad's hat size was 7 7/8. We had to. Hold on, let me go get one.
I was like, ooh, that sounds familiar to me. I think there's a man in the room that's also about 7 7/8.
Well, it depends on the make of the hat. But yes, 100%. Oh, I hit my mic. That is my hat size.
There you go, Auntie Ellen.
I have a big head. Hey, oh, excuse me. How's it going?
Hi, Sheila.
A friendly reminder to anyone driving through Virginia: they take no speeding in work zones seriously. All hands free, all free cell phones use only. Hands free cell phone. It's like that here too. You know what's so funny? When I was driving to Vegas the last time, they have this corridor where they're working on. When you drive through, I'm I'm low and slow. I am driving low and slow. Thank you so much, Miss George. Thank you so much. Yes, I know, Auntie Ellen. I have a big. That's why I laughed when you said that. I wear 7 3/4, but certain 7 3/4 are too tight on my head, and I get a ridge,
Mhm.
and so I wear 7 7/8. But I wear these. These are perfect for driving because I can slip my glasses on underneath.
Oh.
See, I love wearing these hats.
I love it.
Great to see everyone. See you later.
Oh. Oh, I didn't get to say, hi, I'm Jess. I missed it.
So your father's not alone. Your father's not alone. And the person I was talking about with that white helmet, it was bigger than my head. I know that person personally. It's my brother. He worked for that organization. And his helmet was like, it looked like he was an extra in the movie Spaceball. I can almost tell how big someone's head is by the size of their motorcycle helmet. I could almost tell you what size hat you wear.
Do they come in like sizes where like most like this helmet fits most people? Like just in case you have other people that are riding?
It depends on the brand.
Oh, okay.
But yes, there are standard sizes, but not everybody. Like kid sizes are easier to gauge because kids have little heads that grow. That's way easier to gauge. Like you get a kid's dirt bike helmet, you just plop it over. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, come here. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, come here. You know.
Well, same thing with like the helmets for softball and baseball. You need
And
certain sizes, but
like anything, you don't want too much pressure on your ears.
Mm.
You know, I'm like that with hats in general. I've been wearing hats pretty much my whole life. And so I'm weird with how I wear a hat. And I want to wear my hat sometimes with my sunglasses.
yeah.
So it has to be able there's parameters. There's rules to this game. All right, so now that we're on old jerseys, Twitty McTwin, are you ready?
Did you get something?
No, I on my list now are the Oklahoma Athletics.
Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to be writing this down.
And
Athletics.
the Oklahoma Athletics and the Seattle Pilots.
Seattle Pilots.
They were a Major League Baseball team. And a fun fact, they scored. Ugh. And fun fact, we used to have an NHL team in California called the California Seals. Hat and glasses and masks were awful. Do you know every time I would breathe, it would fog up my glasses? I was not ready for that. Oh, no. We're going to go into overtime.
That drove me nuts.
The Kings we implode in the third.
You're not supposed to be doing that.
We implode in the third.
The third period is not your friend.
Here we go to OT. Hopefully, if they don't score again.
So I'm thinking that because you're like big into the Athletics now, that you should get a hat from every era of them, like wherever they were, like from where they started until now.
With the Seattle Pilots jersey, that's so old, I think I could make it.
The Seattle Pilots, that wasn't anything to do with the Athletics.
No, but I'm just saying with all these jerseys, I think I could make it because they were really simple. They're really simple. Like Pilots just said Pilots, or Seattle was their away. And like when they were in Oklahoma, they were green and yellow.
So to all the people out there, if you find any of these jerseys in extra large, please contact my so-called life
I like the chase. That's why I love going to Goodwills and all these different places. I love chasing this stuff down. Even when we went to that mega place with all those jerseys, I was like, or every time I saw like specialty jerseys, I couldn't believe it.
Well, I mean, how long did it take you to find the purple Arizona?
It took a while. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jean. Thank you so much.
Good night, Jean. I know I love it when I see Jean commenting on the video. I finished watching the replay. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good night, Jean.
I'm kind of stumped. Part of me wants to I'm like 50-50 on the blue material or I'll probably do the quilt tonight. We'll see how froggy I'm feeling.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Do you know what? I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I had a cousin and we would settle all grievances with rock, paper, scissors. It's actually quite democratic.
I do that with my 10-year-olds.
It's actually quite democratic
Yeah.
because you got to. But it was funny. Any impasse, we would literally just put our hands up and play paper rock scissors.
Did you
And
ever put dynamite in it?
no,
You
no.
gotta put your finger out, and it's like that's a dynamite stick. Blows everything up.
And yes, Kilroy, I am addicted to sewing. I am.
Yeah.
I love. Oh, we are in overtime. I love just sewing. I love finding dress forms. Even though recently I turned down a dress form, which is something new for me.
I was shocked when you told me that.
But it was all made of buckram.
Yeah.
If for anyone who doesn't know what buckram is, let me go get my hat.
The white one. I like the white one.
This is buckram. My hat is filthy. But cowboy hats should be filthy.
You're ruining my dream.
I know, because see it over here, it's all shiny.
Beautiful.
But when you come up close, this hat is worn. But anyways, buckram is that. See, it cracks, it fades, but the whole dress form was made out of this. And I just felt like you can't put pins in this without it cracking. So I turned it down. But of course, I couldn't walk past the sewing machine.
Nope.
I quit counting around 275. And that was 3 years ago. And last year, I bought 55 sewing machines. And this year, what am I at?
17.
I'm doing better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting help. I'm working out. I'm drinking milk. No, I own quite a few sewing machines. I quit counting after a while. 7 years ago, it started like all habits. It started off with good intentions because I was selling them, giving them away. But then at some point, Ventura happened. I don't blame Ventura, California, but I purchased over 30 touch and sews. I purchased over 40 black singers, like the old singers, and they were anywhere from 1910 to 1950 something. And that's where the hoarding began.
What was Ventura?
Ventura, California, they just have a lot of thrift shops, and on Main Street in downtown Ventura, it's all thrift stores. A lot of them have come and gone, but I would see a sewing machine in a thrift store. I would go to Ventura and come home with 10 machines on every trip.
Wow.
And they were cheap. They were like $10 a pop. My black singers were $10 to $15 each.
I still can't get over that.
The most I ever paid for a black singer, I think, is $30 with the table.
Dang.
And they're worth 9 times that,
Oh, easy. Depending on the machine, absolutely.
People without helmets are organ donors. They are. Oh, Katie Krabs, are you time traveling?
Oh, she might be.
But personally, and I say this as that Kraken won too. Boo, Kings. Boo!
Did they win in overtime or did they win in the shootout?
They scored with like 50 seconds left, and then they came back and won.
Come on, Kings.
But I agree. And I say this as a cautionary tale as someone who fell. And especially, I fell in Las Vegas. And I was wearing a helmet in a state where I didn't have to. And if I'd been like anybody else, I would have scraped my face.
Yeah. I just don't understand how people can wear skull caps and think that that's still okay.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you fall forward. That's the end. That's when
that beard isn't going to help you.
Oh gosh, you don't even want to know the answer to that one. I can't say it on YouTube.
Nope.
I've seen the reality of it.
Yeah.
There was a young man on a Ninja who passed away in my town. We'll never know why. Some guy opened their door while he was driving on his flying on his motorcycle by.
Mm.
I was driving my son to elementary school one day, and all the roads were blocked. And I went on Facebook because there's this place that I'm subscribed to that are ambulance chasers.
Yeah.
Well, he's so without a helmet, so you're a hurricane donor sewing. I refurbish sewing machines without goggles, and I shouldn't. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And
Well, you said that you almost lost an eye one time.
I did,
Yeah.
and I back up now. And it was an old sewing needle that was stuck in the machine, and it got stuck in my goggles.
Oof.
So it would have hit me in the face if I hadn't been wearing my glasses and my goggles.
My eyes hurt thinking about it.
And ironically, it was the one time where someone guilted me into wearing goggles while refurbishing a machine, and it bit me.
Mm-hmm.
And it absolutely bit me.
Mm-hmm.
I downsized from 35 when I moved to this apartment. Mostly black singers and industrial 31. Not $15 though. Still have a couple of 1948 featherweights.
Yeah.
You have I sold 2 featherweights, and that's what justified my habit, because I sold them for Hollywood prices.
Mm.
And that's when I started hoarding. It was like right after I sold those machines is when I started hoarding the machines.
I mean, those machines are nice and all, and I applaud anyone who wants them, and it's amazing. But it's like I always wanted the 301, so I was really glad when I found that. But those little featherweights, they're really pretty. I like it when people repaint them.
And by the way, with 35 machines, you are one of us. One of we are sewing machine collectors around here. I own many. So
Hey, Cynthia has 2 of them.
one
She's one
of
of us
us.
too.
One of us. One of us.
I have 2 that are the exact same, and then one brother
Just
embroidery machine. Where did I put it? I had it out the other day.
I do turn down sewing machines. For as much as I buy sewing machines, I walk past I walk past more than I buy now, because I know the condition now. And for some reason it is not showing Denise's comment. We didn't catch the guy who operated the door. Who opened the door? Did you see the accident today in Anaheim? No, I didn't. Oh, did they catch the guy who opened the door? Oh, there it is. Yes, Denise. It was a big deal in my town. They did, and the person claimed it was an accident, but it was later to find out that it was just negligence, and so they were held liable.
Mm-hmm.
You should never be opening your door on the road, anyways, unless it's completely suspected DUI in his 20s at 3 in the afternoon. I did not see that.
No.
I try to stay away from the local news. Is not the best right now, and I try to stay positive. So I'm like watching old television shows, calling 20 McTwin.
Yeah, we talk just because. Like I even told him bad news today, and because I couldn't believe what was happening in a high school just north of me. And this is why I don't watch the news. But like I didn't even know that the county schools were off on Monday with the whole snow day. Like that's how much I'm disconnected from the world, because I don't. If it's not the weather and it's nothing to do with my family, it's not going to bother me. I'm just in that time part of my life.
And plus, like, I try not to buy any worry. There's things I can control and things I can't control, you know?
That's how I am.
Yeah. I don't want any more gray hair than I already have.
I'm gray. I am gray. I can't fight that. I am almost. It used to be lots of salt and pepper. I am mainly salt now.
I know. I do. I go, like I've been watching like your earlier lives, and I'm like, what's different? Oh, it's his beard. His beard's different.
In the past 2 years, I've gone completely gray.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're
There's
not
still,
completely.
it's still black. Like in the middle, it's still black. There's still
Yeah.
some black hairs holding out. But it's gray.
Like, how's your hair though? Like, is it turning gray too, or is it just like, do you notice when you're shaving it?
I told you I am bald. I showed you my hairline.
I went
I'm
like
bald.
this. I went like this.
I look like I'm in Earth, Wind, and Fire. I am completely bald up here. I guess I could grow a side fro.
Oh
I
no,
have
I
my
wasn't.
pops had a skunk streak. He was gray completely down the middle and it
Yeah,
slowly spread out. I have a skunk rainbow. It goes from ear to ear. I'm not
he's
kidding
a,
you. So
he's a,
my gray goes like this. It's weird. So I have two giant gray patches on the side here. And
mm,
whenever, because anything past 3 days, I show full 5 o'clock shadow. It's gray on both sides. On both sides. But in my family, we gray early. I'm not mad at it. I
yeah.
talk about this all the time. I accept every change in my body, my weight gain. I was skinny my whole life. I'm 225 right now. And I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go back to the heart attack girl and weigh myself again. You should have seen 20 McTwin's face when I was 223.
I was like, there's no way. No way.
It's because I'm long and I appeared to be thinner than what I am.
You
I
wear
will
it well. We'll just call it that.
not- I have a 301, 201 15s, and one Baby Lock embroidery machine, and a brother for decorative stitches.
Oh,
I
that's
love.
amazing.
Baby Lock. I should be a tester. I destroyed a Baby Lock. I'm 77 pepper and salt locks. I
You're so
love.
beautiful, Auntie Ellen.
Absolutely. You are absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
That's
I
why
hope I age
I just.
gracefully.
And also, it's because I know someone my age that dyes their beard, and it just doesn't look right.
Mm.
And it's all shiny, and it just doesn't look right. I'm okay with my gray. Someone posted they occasionally watch compilation videos of the amazing world of Gumball just to make themselves feel better. Okay. I can't believe Sheila brought up Gumball. There's a quote that I quote from that show.
Uh-huh.
When the mom looks at Gumball and she says, son, it's not how you feel. It's not even how I feel. It's how they feel. I know they're judging me. I say that to my son all the time. He's like, why are we doing this? I say, son, it's not how I feel. It's not about how you feel. It's how about they feel. I love that show. They wrote stuff like that in the show for adults.
Oh, that's good.
I loved Gumball. I cried when my son quit watching cartoons. He's like, I want to watch MTV. I said, okay. I was broken when he quit watching cartoons.
Oh,
So
I
that
would
meant I
have
couldn't watch it. What's that?
I would have built it into his schedule. We're still watching cartoons.
And for the record, I'm still subscribed to the G.I. Joe 24-hour-a-day channel, and I will never unsubscribe.
There's a G.I. Joe 24-hour-a-day channel.
They show the original version, the 2000 version, the version that came out in 2009 when I watched with my son.
No way.
Yes. I watched G.I. Joe Renegades.
Wow. I have no comment. I didn't even know it existed.
And I haven't unsubscribed in because Isaiah and I used to watch him when he was a little guy. And I haven't unsubscribed.
Oh,
People do not realize how old I am. That's why I call myself auntie. You know what's really funny? That's one of the reasons I started growing facial hair. I got tired of people really getting my age wrong. That's one of the reasons I started growing facial hair, because I got tired of people saying young man to me, and I was older than they were. When people find out my age, they are shocked when I tell them how old I am.
he's 86.
Yeah, and you're 6'7".
6'7".
No, oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. All right, put the counter back to 0. Who's the fourth? There's a 4th grade teacher in this room. Can we please point her out? You totally did the 6-7 right now. Fourth graders have
Because my kids, I go, come on, we got to really stop this. And they're just like, but Mrs. W, we got to do it. And I'm like, so they say it. And I go, all right, 6-7. And they just all go, they hoot and holler. And I'm like, oh my word. I go,
that
it
goes back
means
to that old
absolutely nothing.
that goes back to that old Yosemite Sam cartoon I saw when I was a child, where
Mm.
Sam lost the war, and they said, "What are you gonna do, Sam?" He said, "If you can't beat them, join them."
Mm. When I was walking away to help Olivia, I did hear that you came up with a train question. I didn't hear it, but I'm gonna go back and I'll solve it for you.
I would like to talk about Baker, California. You missed the whole Baker, California talk, and
I
you've
did.
been there before.
I've never been to Baker.
We
Borscht-
drove through there to get to Vegas.
It was Barstow.
Oh, Barstow.
I was like,
Barstow.
Baker
And
is like on over there.
no,
And no.
Baker is the town after Barstow. That's the last stop before you hit the hills.
Oh.
That's where they run Baker to Vegas. The cops do that. Remember I told you about that? You'll be driving and there's the firefighters and cops and just running out in the middle of the desert.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm here. I'm where you are. Okay.
Suffer and
No, yeah,
succotash.
I missed the whole conversation. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
When I was a kid, I got speech therapy. I really used to talk like that. Suffer and succotash. I really did.
Suffer and succotash.
I used to talk like that as a kid. Speech therapy works.
Was that Sylvester?
You are awful, Jazz 80s.
He is.
I
He
wish
is.
if
He
I was
ages
86,
well.
if I was 86, then I would have the fountain of youth in my backyard, and I wouldn't let anyone jump in it.
But I noticed that he put me in a little like younger than he was. I was quite impressed with that.
I
Thank
am in
you.
my 40s. I just gray premature. No, I grew facial hair because I got tired of people calling me youngster. I just have a very sharp chin. I have a sharp chin.
Mm.
I'm in the sharp cheddar aisle. I got tired of people and the last straw was when someone said, "When you get to be my age," I said, "How old are you?" They're like, "I'm 34." I showed them my ID.
Yeah.
I pulled out my ID. I said, "Look at the age on that, young man."
Thank you. I am your senior. Goodbye.
Someone flipped me off on the road yesterday, and I pulled up next to them. They thought I was going to curse them out. I pulled up next to them, and I said, you should really think about what you're doing, young lady." And they were shocked. They were probably older than me, but they were shocked that I said that. People in my town, they're crazy when driving. I don't know what it is. People are crazy here. But to be fair, I used to drive in downtown all the time. It's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I don't miss going to see. I don't miss going to the fashion district. It was just because of the traffic. And if you didn't get there by 7:45 in the morning, you were not getting parking.
Oh, that's good to know. So when we go, we have to be there by 7:30 in the morning.
We'll be eating breakfast at Denny at 5.
Oh, I don't eat breakfast that early in the morning.
I need it sometimes. My mom is 94. She loves FaceTiming and also my YouTube channel. That is amazing.
That's fabulous.
My grandmother lived to be 99, and she was the youngest in her family because all the women lived to be over 102 or something. My Aunt Teresa lived to be 111. And yes, she was on the Smuckers NBC
Do they
twice.
still do that?
Twice. I don't know. That's just such a good question.
Because Willard Scott, I don't think he's there anymore.
No.
Whoa,
He would
who's
be
taking
105. He would be 110 himself. That is so beautiful. My father was in his 40s when I was born. So I grew up with an older family. I grew up around my grandparents. All my aunts and uncles were in their 70s. So I have a real appreciation for anyone who makes it to be that age.
Mm-hmm.
I would call you youngster just because you're younger than I am, but that doesn't mean you look young, you know. No, that's different, Denise.
Yeah.
I respect people who are older than me. That you earned that. No, in no way, shape, or form. If someone calls me youngster, that's different. But if I'm older than you, that's jarring. That's jar. Or like when that young man asked me for my if I wanted my senior discount.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? My father would have been like, "Yes, he does."
Well, when you hit 50, it won't be so hard to take because you'll wish that you could have that senior discount.
That is so true. I know a mother-in-law who was 105.
Well, congratulations. That's
Oh,
amazing.
Wow.
that's amazing. I see. I love that. I love that. And I'm gonna find Teresa. She was on there for 105 and 110 on NBC.
Oh, they do the 5-year increments.
But that was literally in the like late 80s and in the 90s.
Oh, I
Early.
guarantee I saw her. I guarantee because I watched that show every day.
Same. I can hear them. Dun, 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 dun. I
Yeah.
remember watching that. Even back when it was Gumball Bryant and Jane Pauley. Even when it was Jane Pauley and what's his face? Because he did the nightly news after that.
Bryant,
Tom Brokaw.
Tom Brokaw. Yeah. Is he still alive, Tom? I think he is.
Pull him out every election. I don't know. Every election, I'm like, oh, that man needs to be protect Tom Brokaw.
Mm.
Allison needs. He looks like he's 19.
Yeah.
Oh, Willard Scott died in 2021.
No, didn't know. Do you know that I know a fun fact about Willard Scott. Are you ready?
Okay.
He was the first official mascot to be Ronald McDonald.
Wow.
He was the first clown.
I see it. I see it. That's like when I found out that what's his name? Ed
Always
McMahon.
was. Yeah.
Ed McMahon used to sell knives in Atlantic City on the boardwalk after World War II.
That's when McDonald's switched over from being Speedy, because that was our first mascot, was just like a white cloud blob looking thing called Speedy, to I'm saying we like I still work there. Ugh. To the Willard Scott Ronald McDonald. So yeah, he was number one. I'll never forget it.
Lori, that's a good thing though that you have to show ID to get your senior discount.
Yeah.
And
I
I
think
cannot unsee Willard Scott as Ronald McDonald now.
But it didn't look like it didn't look like that. Like, hold on. It didn't look like the Ronald McDonald that we see now.
No, I know. Like when I was a kid, I remember George Burns. I got really into 1940s and 1950s radio, and he was on in the 20s, 30s, 40s. He does not. He looks like George Burns, but he's a completely different person, if you know what I'm saying. I only know the old version of him. I have to show ID to get my golf cart when my grandson was in tournaments. Oh, that is so funny. I would have been like, thank you for being nearsighted. I always tell people, thank you for being nearsighted when they card me. You know what? It used to offend me, but now I'm like, thank you so much for thinking I'm young.
Mm.
And in California, if you buy a lighter, if you buy anything, you have to be over 21. So they card you.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I guess because of cigarettes and everything like that, like they're like no one, like you're. So they just automatically pair it with that.
We were the first in the nation to, I'm going to sneeze, to outlaw smoking to 21 and over.
Mm. Oh, God bless you.
I caught that one. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I'm telling you. It's going to give you nightmares.
You finish that. I'm going to see that guy in my nightmares tonight. See you later.
Sure, you betcha.
Yeah, sure. You betcha is right. Holy cow, that's scary looking.
Mm-hmm. I was like, how did we go from that to Ronald?
But
like, I didn't see the. Oh, Cynthia, I'll send it to you too. I'm sorry. I should have.
I told you when I was a kid, I was scared of Chuck E. Cheese. And in Sacramento, well, somewhere like in Dublin, somewhere in the middle of California, they used to have a 50-foot Chuck E. Cheese off the highway. My mom said I almost opened the door. I was trying to get out of the car.
Oh
I
wow.
was like crawling out of my car seat trying to get away from the thought of a 6 foot rat scared me as a child.
I
And
agree.
as future William, I respect young William being scared of a 6 foot rat because that's terrifying. Cynthia, isn't that scary or without being a child?
Uh, this one.
Chuck E. Cheese scared me when I was a kid.
Um,
To me,
um,
like the thought of a 6 foot rat was just something I'd hide under the. I would hide.
I don't know. I think you were just being a child.
Chuck E. Cheese scared me. Even they didn't stop me from going there and having parties there.
Yeah, I've never been afraid of all those any clown or anything.
Hmm.
My kid, I had to pull him away. Like you can't cling to Chucky's leg. Oh, I miss Chuck E. Cheese. And I'll tell you why. As an adult, well, it was different. In the 80s, the one that I went to was huge and it had a fully stocked bar. So my
Yeah.
parents were like, "Oh, you can go." I remember going to the bar to get more money from my dad. Everyone was smoking in there. That was like the adult section. They're like, give me a fiver. I'll see you in an hour. But new Chuck E. Cheese was sanitized compared to. And after COVID, they got rid of the ball pit. At least in my town.
A lot of ball pits went places like that will never be brought back out again.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Sheila. Thank you so much.
Have a great night, Sheila.
Good night, Sheila.
But that pizza hit. I don't know why. I don't know who. I don't know if it's just in my town. I would order cheesy bread and pizza, and my son would be playing. I'd be like, "Have fun. I'm about to gorge." And I would eat a whole pizza and cheesy bread every time I would go. So I miss Chuck E. Cheese. I ask my son all the time, "You want to go to Chuck E. Cheese?" And he's like, "No." Did you do anything like that with the kids? Was there a particular place you would go?
We went to a lot of bounce houses and trampoline parks.
I miss the bouncy house.
So we did a lot of that, but we didn't eat there. Like we'd eat before we went, and then I'd make sure that it was at least like a half hour or an hour after we ate, and then we'd go to like McDonald's or Bojangles on the way home because that's what they liked.
There's a lot of people who stream from the East Coast, Miss Joyce. There's a lot of people who stream from the East Coast,
Yeah,
so it's early for us. That's why when I'm like it's early on the West Coast. But
yeah.
I have consideration for Jess. She's got to get up tomorrow and you know teach the future, save the future. Oh no! Now I have.
Go ahead.
I believe the
Lead
children are our
the
future.
future.
Oh no!
Show them well and let them lead the way.
Oh, I need a different Whit. I need a different Whitney.
I can play that song on the piano, so I'll play piano for you, and you sing it.
Okay.
Oh man!
That song is going to live in my brain until the next time I see you. If I call you tomorrow and I start singing it, don't be surprised, either one of you.
I was never afraid of anything. My dad was 6'4", and he adored his wife and 4 daughters. He always had our bags. Oh, I love that. I love that. I remember. My pops was a Vietnam vet, and so amongst all my friends, he was like the tough guy. My dad was always the tough guy because he was the vet. I remember. I miss that. Exactly, Miss Joyce. We are the children. We are. There is, because I'm addicted to the internet. There is a clip where Michael Jackson is mad dogging people like, "You think you're hitting high notes?" And when Mike Jack comes on, he's like, "Hold my glove," and he starts singing.
Oh my god.
I was there. You were there too, Twinny McTwin. That video was played over and over on. That's
Mhm.
why today, when my son sent me that thing on about MTV, like
Yeah.
it's not like I've watched MTV in years, but I kind of had this weird thing like, they're gonna get rid of MTV. MTV. Every day I'd come home and watch the MTV Raps. Every night I'd watch 120 minutes. Every Friday I would watch video, like all the late night videos were the stuff they couldn't show during the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, once they
Like
hit, like, 10 o'clock, they could watch we could yeah, everything was free for all. Um,
I had
just
never seen a Slayer video except for after 10 o'clock at night. So I'd have to stay up to watch
mhm.
certain videos, or even back when Two Live Crew was getting banned in 89, in
Yeah.
88 and 89, they would only show it at night because it
Mhm.
wasn't considered decent, you know? So I
This
kind
is
of
why
had this.
you know so much more music than I do.
Music was my thing. It's because
Like,
my mom was obsessed with the Rolling Stones and Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I
oh,
think because of my age, that's where my obsession with Shalimar, Midnight Star, all those
see
80s bands, because
yeah,
that's what was playing in my house. Make that move. We'd be doing the dishes to make that move right now.
yeah. Well, that's all my stepfather listened to. We call it the oldies and goodies station, the 60s, 70s, um, and so we listened to that all the time. And, like, I listened to 80s, and, like, I was stuck in, like, that pattern for a long time, and then country came because I went through a whole huge Garth Brooks fan, like, part of my life.
I will never let you let Chris Gaines go.
Garth Brooks.
I will
Garth Brooks.
never let that go. Hey, I didn't release that album. He did.
But, no, there's, like, songs that William say like, he'll sh he'll listen to 'em, and I'm like, "I have no idea what this song is." And it shocks us.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Joyce. Thank you so much. Music is, man, it's what kept me through as a youth. It kept me sane. Music is something I absolutely enjoy. You know what it is? It goes back to what I said the other day. Because of where I'm from and my influences, I forget that not everybody grew up listening to music, playing music, or certain movies. It's still weird to me when somebody's like, I've never seen Goonies. And I'm like, would you grow up on the moon? But people of a certain age hadn't even heard of it.
No.
Or so, and I forget that there are younger people than us sometimes.
No, my kids have never seen it. I feel like I've let them down.
You know what though? My son, I'll say something every once in a while, and he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "All right, back to class. We'll pull up the desk. Obviously, we have back to such and such 101 because I have not told you about this."
Yeah,
Oh,
I understand that.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think even I remember putting my headphones on just to ignore my family. you know, so it's one of those. Now I have make that move right now stuck in my head.
Well, next time you put a short together, what you have at your
I
feet.
try to rotate
Well,
my songs.
have you played that song lately?
I gotta look. I have to count. And now that people are watching my shorts again, because, and that's the thing. Like, there are certain songs. If nobody watched that short, I'm like, oh, you guys are getting this song again
Yeah.
because no one watched it. Then hold on,
I
let me look.
notice I do notice that depending on what song is like um how many people view that short. I do notice that in the analytics a little bit.
Does it also count, like, if if I'm watching it and it starts over again and I watch it again, does that
It
count 2 times?
Yeah, it counts to okay, so I watch my own short, like, on my school channel, like, my school,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched it 4 times, and it counted it 3 times, and that's before I made it public. So I know that you can at least do 3. So I told William that. I was like, "You have to watch me 3 times."
And then last night, someone said something when I watched when I watched
You
the
can
short
hear it.
loudly. I played it loudly. And since you were right there, I was like, because it will let me like, but it won't let me comment.
No. No,
Miss
not
Joyce,
unless yeah.
I play oldie. I play a lots of Shalimar, lots of I'm addicted to 1970s and 1980s music. The Gap Band.
Mhm.
They, for some reason, Zapp and Roger has a really, really heavy copyright strike. So I got a Summer Jam concert from San Francisco, and for some reason, it doesn't copyright strike that.
Yeah.
And so I play that. If you ever hear any Zapp or Roger, it's literally like from Summer Jam 95 or something crazy. In LA, we used to have concerts called Summer Jam back when radio stations were huge.
Miss Joyce, you're really gonna like his shorts. I have a feeling. Go watch them all. All of them.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I try to add positivity, man. And that's what I try to tell people. No matter what your age is, you can still dance. I have 3 left feet, and I still dance.
No, you don't.
I love it, it's something I feel inside. Like dancing, it's a calling I have.
Well, you know we're all waiting for Hammer to come back out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stretch.
You promised me Hammer.
Quite honestly, I just need to find a pair of hammer pants, and I'm gonna make the gold hammer pants. I just need to find another pair. That's really what it's at. And I'm cleaning out the closet right now.
Cynthia, we need to go to his house so he can he can find the Hammer pants. We need to hold him to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Joyce, I miss Summer Jam. I miss those concerts.
Summer Jam.
We'd have everybody from Rodney O to Joe Cooley to like R&B. It was everybody at Summer Jam. Everybody. I miss those concerts. And because we don't have radio stations anymore, they're not put on. And in California, it was called the Summer Jam series. So all those stations were kind of connected.
Yeah.
So they would go from city to city.
Like we'd listen to him on the radio, and then there was a CD called Summer Jams too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I miss that. I miss that. I've been to, the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I used to go to festivals. I used to go to rock festivals. I've been to Ozfest more time than Ozzy because he wasn't there for a few years. I've been to Summer Jam. I used to go to this thing called Rock the Bells. I watched Nas jump out of a helicopter.
And he survived.
And he landed like he jumped out of a helicopter. He landed like he had a bad knee. He was like, "Oh no!" It was actually kind of funny. And so I miss that stuff. I miss rock festivals because I would go to the small stage where some no-name band was playing, and I'd be like, "This is the best song I've ever heard in my life." And they got a chance at a big concert. Yeah. I miss that. I miss going to concerts. I saw some merengue. Oh, hold on, let me see it. I just crashed into something. I used to be able to do it. I used to know the steps. There's a whole school of dancing to merengue.
Yeah. Move those hips.
I'm dragging those stories, Kilroy. I'm dragging those. I've been to every festival. And that's what I miss about Portland is they would have like jazz outside. Shakespeare. I miss that. I really miss that. We don't have culture in the park like we used to. I've torn my sewing room apart looking for a doll and headbeads that took me weeks to find. Somebody placed an order for Christmas witches. I can't find them. Lori,
oh no.
I feel you. You know what? Lori, let me show you something of something I constantly lose and buy like a crazy person. I recently brought them all together, trying to shame myself. This is the last month or two.
No.
Yeah,
you showed those to me, but I didn't know they were the last month.
No, 2 months, 3 months. Quite a few.
And they're 45s, y'all. They're not the 28s like we think they are. They're the 45s.
I do. I have a big hand.
He does. He has big hands.
Lori, I do that all the time. Oh my God, I need to know how you make that hood. Okay. I'm gonna do a tutorial soon.
Pinky promise?
Somebody's been asking me for a while.
Okay. Thank you. Just shoot it all and I'll edit it.
Do you know everybody? A lot of people with dreads. I started getting a lot of comments with people with dreads. They're like, "Dude, this is made for people with dreads, or just
Yeah.
people with extremely long hair." I'm not kidding you. At the the LA County Fair, I saw a woman who was 5'8", had her hair. She was Rapunzel. She had her hair down to her sneakers,
Wow.
almost walking on it.
That just sounds painful. So heavy, it'd be painful.
I don't
And
know.
still to this day, she's the only human I've ever seen in the wild, not at a festival or spitting fire or like juggling something on fire with hair that long. So that hood would be perfect for that. That is my guess. Keep on making weird. Find out his real age. He claims he's only 43. Denise think he's in his mid to late 50s. It's, you know why? I'll tell you why people think I'm older. I grew up with a brother in a house that was 14 years older than me. So right now my brother is 57 years old. And many of his influences were mine. Like I like hair bands because he listened to hair bands. There's like, so I do have older influences. People are honk. I'm a Dominican Puerto. I used to be. I speak Spanish as well. I speak Spanish fluently as well.
Mm.
Do you know what's funny? I have a few patches in Portuguese, and I can always tell when someone speaks Portuguese because they're looking at my patch. Like, I can read that, right? I'm making a quilt coat for my road to California, and that hood would be a hit. I will show you how to make it. I'll show you how to make it.
We're gonna have to add that to your things to wear to road to California.
She's black. She bought it at the store. No, she wasn't. No, I think that's what caught me off guard too. She was not black. Oh, I love that. I love that, Miss Joyce.
That's funny.
No, I don't think it was the only human and that's another qualifier that she didn't buy her hair. That was the only real life Rapunzel I've ever seen. So there's a whole genre of people I'm missing out on. My sister's locks, she can sit on it. My Native American grandma had straight hair down to her calves.
Wow.
I have a cousin who was adopted in my family. He is 100% Native American, and he has, which I am so jealous. He has hair, long hair, that long, flowing, thick hair. I started balding at 17, and it's hereditary in my family. Especially on my mom's side, the women go bald, the men go bald. So I knew there was no hope. Do you think hair skips a gene? Or a generation, I should say. Skips a generation.
No. I'm hoping actually. Sorry. I'm hoping because all the women in my mom's, like my grandma, my mom, they all go thin on top. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to me. Because that would make me so sad.
You never know. Genetics are funny. My father was hairless. And on my mom's side, they're hairy people. So, you sometimes take after them, sometimes you don't. And I don't in any way, shape, or form. I'm more like after my father.
Like my dad's mom had hair. My dad has hair.
But my sister had like jet black hair on her arms, So genetics is funny, but I don't. Like you can clearly see I don't.
No, I'm blonde as can be. I can barely see my eyebrows.
It's genetics is so funny that way.
Yeah.
I'm 62. My hair is 2 inches past my butt. I keep hearing when you get older, you'll have to cut it. Then I say, how old am I? And I can't wait. Keep your hair for as long as you can, Lori. I miss my hair. I keep a picture I keep a picture of my old fro around because I miss my hair. I show this picture once every 6 months. I feel like this was me in 1990. Cough, cough, cough.
Look at that ham.
I had a full head of
No,
hair. Cynthia has not seen this picture because I can see that smile on your face.
no, you need to show Miss Joyce and Miss and Auntie Ellen your cousin shot. Or like, with you
I
as
don't
like
want to
little
dox
kid.
my family. I don't want to
No, but
dox
then
my.
then close them up. Like, just put a picture of you.
Let me see if I can.
See if
Where
you
is
can do
it?
that.
I
Put
did
fabric over
move
them.
it. I did move it. I'm a born ham. Ugh. This was
Yes, Mo,
me.
we're working the midnight shift.
This was me in the 80s. And then it's my cousin next to me. Oh,
Look,
look at him.
look out! Look
I'm a
out!
born ham. I am. Hand on the knee like Cam Newton. I got my sweater. You know it's the 80s because I'm wearing a sweater with a nice shirt.
The little
Yeah,
Look
tilt
at
of the
my
head.
sister's dress.
the little tilt in the head.
Let's
Yes.
embarrass my sister. Look at my sister's dress. Look at my cousin. Oh, I'm a born ham. What can I say? I
It's
was born
adorable.
like my dad. My dad would take pictures and say, "Don't ham it up. Don't ham it up." And I'd be like, "I won't." My dad was bald. My brother was bald. My nephews are going bald. Thank you, Katie. I come from those people too. Do you work a midnight shift too? You know what, Mo? Sometimes I go long. Sometimes we go short. Sometimes we go long. I what fro? Thank you, thank you. I had hair. I had braids and everything when I was younger. It's just you take after your mom's side, and I started balding. I've been working 4 hours since you've been on. Oh, I still, Mo, I don't know if you remember, I still go long streams. I still go long stream. Plus, tonight was one of those weird nights where I'm deciding what I'm going to wear, and I'm reeling from the loss of my Los Angeles Kings.
Mm.
I need emotional support from my hockey team. The Kings we're playing like the Kings this year. And that's my excuse.
And you're sticking to it.
Twinny McTwin, I will be right back.
Oh, he's threatening y'all. Oh my word. Cynthia, what are you working on?
The pot holders that I had cut up when I first got here and was waiting on the rest of my stuff.
Oh, nice.
I am trying to sew those tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Are
I
you using Insulbright or are you just using cotton batting?
no Install Bright, or
Mm.
is it the kind that's for heat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to make like a large one for my like 13 by 9. So yeah, so I need to find I'm pretty sure I don't need a pattern and like we could just figure it out, but sometimes I just like to see what other people are doing. So to like add a handle to it or a button somewhere.
Yeah.
So that would be great. Yes. Yes, Mo, we got to keep the convo going. Absolutely. What do you want to talk about?
Whenever you say that'll be great, you remind me of Office Space. If you have that in by Monday, that'll be great.
That'd be
That'll
great.
be great. Genealogy is so fascinating. My genealogy is all over the place, and it's interesting to find out who you're related to or what region.
My cousin does genealogy, and she has a program that she can plug in your name. There has to be at least two people related to each other, and she would plug in their information, and then it will lead her back. It'll do like the family trail to famous people, whether like not just celebrities, but like I'm related to the woman that invented uh, the um, the wheel um, on something that deals with hay or something farming,
Oh,
and
the
invent.
gin, something gin, right?
I didn't. That doesn't sound familiar, but I can find out from her. But it could be. I just don't know farm equipment names. But it was back, back when women didn't do anything but just have babies and cook.
Yeah.
Miss
And
Joyce,
those people.
I love mug rugs. Mo is Sicilian. I made a bunch of casserole pads, cotton batting, although I had, you know what? That's one
Yeah.
thing I haven't got into. A long time ago, someone made a circular rug in front of me and destroyed a sewing machine. And it scared me.
Wow.
But I want to make a mug rug. Like I watch a lot of this and I'm like, I want to do that.
You can make a block, right?
What people don't know is that Jess is dying to see what I've been making.
I have. I
I'm
have.
gonna make some
He's
decoy
keeping
blocks.
this.
I'm gonna make decoy blocks just to throw you off the trail.
So, anywho, you take your little block that you make and you make it into a little quilt and, a little 6x6, whatever, 8x8, whatever you make. And that's a mug rug.
Casserole carriers sound amazing
Yeah, I want to make a casserole carrier.
because I'm always making stuff and transporting it, especially this time of year.
I'm making not mug rugs, the soup cozies, the bowl cozies. I'm making
Oh
bowl
yeah,
cozies for the third grade because they saw what I made for the art teacher. And they said, "Oh, we want some." And I was like, "All right, I'll make you some." So I'm gonna make some more for the art teacher too, but it'll be fun.
Now that might be my next project, just because it's
It is.
small to do, and I might be able to get some of those done before Christmas, since I'm down to just 2 weeks left to get all my sewing done.
I'm making eyeglass cases tonight. Why
Oh,
is it the last month I made some without issue and tonight's a battle? Masks.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? When I used to make masks, it didn't get difficult until I knew what I was doing.
mm,
And then when I was on the 900th, I'd start getting sloppy because I'd made a million of them. It's funny how that works out. Do you know this kind of enraged me in a way because my son last year I took him to go get glasses. I made him a glass case. He lost both pairs of his glasses.
oh wow. No,
Enraged. Whenever he squints, I'm like, "You still haven't found your glasses, huh?"
no.
And now I gotta go. Now we gotta go get a third pair because he needs glasses.
Oh, yes.
He has
Um,
what I have, but if you take care of it when you're young, you won't have to wear glasses when you're older. And I didn't, and so now I have to wear glasses when I'm in my age because I didn't take care of my eyes. So I'm trying to tell him like if you wear them now, you won't need them when you're my age.
and Denise suggested convert some of my card designs into pot holders. Hmm.
Oh,
What I want to do is to um, make cards with this design on it as part of the decorating. But
which
um,
one is this? Hold on, that one.
Oh, I can actually do that. I know how to actually do something.
Right? Is it that one? No. Oh no, it's close to that one. But
yeah,
it's a 9 patch in the center instead of a star.
okay.
Do you see which one I'm pointing to?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll find you. I'll find you that pattern. What size do you want it in?
Oh,
Any size,
yeah.
like
I
6 to 12.
sure. Yeah. um, but yeah, I want to put this like on the front of a card,
Yeah.
and um, make cards with that.
I would love a card like
I love
that.
Or like a 12 by 12 uh, frame. Take a 12 by 12 frame and do this on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and frame it to put on my
Yes.
wall.
I
Mhm.
have a ton of African, like, well, it's a ton of Egyptian, well, a ton of African stuff from Africa that was put in frames that were just tapestries. Even like this jacket was in a frame. Hold on, where is my compass? What did I do with it? Oh, I have this
Thank you,
one.
Chris. I'll look at it in a little bit.
Oh no, I won't pull it out. But I have a bunch of stuff in frames.
Mm.
My first bowl cozy turned out to be a shot glass holder. The stories, if I told you my first outfits were janky. Everything I made, I go back and I'm like, I made a video about this. My family history goes back to 1719. Mixed ancestry, was never enslaved. My dad's side and my great grandmas were emancipated slaves. That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
I have in this room, I have a marriage certificate from like 18 something. And then I have another one from 1927.
That's cool. My cousin, when she found out I was moving to Virginia, she called me and said, "Okay, I need to give you these names that you need to go look up. They supposedly were born in Virginia, and their gravestones are here and here. I need you to go look for me. I haven't done it yet, but I have to complete her assignment sometime."
I made a casserole pad for my sister's 17 by 17 star block.
Wow.
This time of year, my mom makes enchiladas and all kinds of stuff.
Mm.
And I always end up transporting it. And I just get a giant towel. I get a beach towel and put a beach towel underneath it and put it in my car.
I will put whatever it is in a box, and then I will wrap it with towels and have 3 or 4 layers of bath towels around whatever I'm trying to get to where we're going.
Oh,
Mhm.
this time of year, when I see someone walking in the house with a box, I'm like, I'm following you. It smells good.
Mhm.
One of my sewing friends gave me a coffee mug, cookies, and a mug rug for Christmas. I love that.
Mhm.
I got this terrible thing. I got this mug, and it was this cookie, but you pour hot water into it, and the entire mug becomes a giant cookie.
Mhm.
Oh, it was. I ate that whole thing, and I was like, "Can I get another one? I don't even want the mug. Can I get another one of those cookie things?" Oh, that thing was beyond decadent.
My daughter makes them all the time. So she has like a little recipe book that's just for mugs, desserts.
Oh,
So
oh.
I know you probably didn't know that existed. We'll get you a copy eventually in life.
I had to stop this one, man. I had to. I know people are gonna be shocked when I said that. It was so sugary. I would be like, I don't know if I should eat this or not. Like, man, I would be jittery after I ate it.
Oh,
I'm like George Costanza. I'll just bring a 2 liter of Pepsi. Hey, that Pepsi hits beautifully after a meal, after a good meal. All right, we've been going for 3 hours.
It doesn't feel like it.
I know.
no,
We
it
always
never.
we get warmed up like after 2 hours. We just right when we start getting warmed up, you know.
I mean, we're used to going like 4.5, so it's just like 3 hour mark. We're like, yeah, let's keep going.
Exactly,
But
Just got our second wind.
and
yeah,
especially because Auntie Ellen started talking about genealogy, I could go off for months because somebody with the exact same name as me is a professor at Ohio State University and basically used my family to get his thesis. His family as well. It's weird when you have the same name as somebody. It's weird because he's all over TV and everything. And it's almost like watching my son be famous because he looks like my son. You know,
yeah, yeah,
it's
they
weird.
all favor each other. Yeah.
In a weird, like, if he, like, without a, he looks like my brother.
If you had glasses on,
Yeah, he looks like my brother. Like my brother wears glasses. 20. He looks like my brother. It's weird.
mhm.
It's weird. But it's weird. And then I saw him in being interviewed by Lester Holt on NBC, and I'm like, you look like my brother. Seriously, I want to thank everybody. Cynthia, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
As always, we had a great time. Twinny McTwin from those planets, thank you so much.
Oh, it's always fun coming
We
on
gotta
here.
park this spaceship. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm never awake this early. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. We will be back at it on Friday. And for anyone who wants to join in, anyone that watch this in the future, I absolutely thank you because you guys come through. You guys are amazing and you watch it till the end. So thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I am so grateful. So, like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Thank you so much. Great to see you, Rita. Great to see everybody. I'll see you next time.